see. There is so much going on now in Europe, and it really feels like we got an event every other week that has some sort of crazy qualifier attached to it, and it has been really, really cool to see. There's been so much good international competition across all of these games as well.
Yep,
it has just been a fantastic pleasure getting to watch all of these games. And we're going to be watching some good-ass Granblue here real soon as we're getting ready with our first set of challengers here sitting down at the table. I believe we're going to get some Nier here as well from Xinghai Xiao, which is a character that has been sent to the containment zone by our
Shadow Realm,
for quite some time.
Rightfully so, so. You know, that character was committing too many crimes for too long. But yeah, also they basically kind of reworked the character, and especially in the most recent patch, obviously we've got Gallia, which is great to see. But they did touch up some of the characters, obviously Nier being one of them, which I'm not entirely sure the scope of her changes, how good it really made her.
They allowed her to tech throws again, which is something. She can kind of exist again, which is pretty cool.
You know, that's cool.
We are going to get to see real quick as well, and real soon, if the character is not just allowed to exist, but allowed to cook up some here. As our players are already sitting down, we already got the button check done from the looks of it, and we're going to be getting right into the action here at Hessen Crash. I hope you are hyped at home, and you're ready for some Granblue Fantasy versus action.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm never ready myself. You know, this is a kind of game you kind of need to be able to sit down to warm up to, because it can be pretty explosive, obviously, depending on the characters. You know, so it's just going to be whether these players are going to be locked in. I mean, Lancelot versus Nier, that'd be a matchup that start things off if we do see that. Both these characters kind of both got sent to the Shadow Realm, actually. Lancelot for different reasons, but...
I mean, Lancelot is one of those characters who's, like, not actually bad or anything. No. He's just underrepresented. He's just a character that we don't really get...
Nier's on the McDonald's.
I mean, Lancelot is one of those characters who's, like, not actually
that is assumed.
Dude,
this is what happened to all the Nier players. This is why they're all gone. They all had to go start working at McDonald's.
Watch that much. Of course, we do have a few very, very strong Lancelot contenders. Shout out to Eris, among other
focus to sneeze at for short side for that personally. I mean,
definitely
go. I mean, I've always just been waiting for a good excuse to go to South Korea.
Yeah,
it does not approve.
And the
especially the EU community to try and get this game going.
Definitely.
And sorry to pause already, but must check something. Go Cloud.
Lo más rápido posible porque veo a Cloud sumamente sólido, muy probablemente el mejor Kane de lo que llevamos en este top 8. Bonita confirmación.
I know this isn't Granblue, sorry, but go Cloud.
Se levanta sin guardia Cloud de manera un tanto extraña, Jaseo. Y ojo, porque ahí tenemos nuevamente con el giro de bastón y le dice, get over here. Le dice, ¿me quieres? Aquí está. Ya van 2 veces que le aplique ese castigo.
Exactamente, no se está esperando las flash kicks. Quiere jugar agresivo, pero le funciona todavía quedar en el SPG para el red block. Sin embargo, viene White Punish, no pasa nada, todavía ventaja de vida, pero es horrible contra Kai.
Surprised that the entire tournament is for Fatal Fury starting and finishing today.
Se va.
Sí, señor, esto ya lo sabía Cloud, no importa.
Let's go, Cloud.
Cloud muy fuerte, mi querida Jaseo y amigos que nos acompañan.
Oh, SPG's gone.
Oh,
never mind, it's still blinking. I'm pretty sure that's blinking on a pixel. I think. And not anymore. Never mind.
Exactamente, lo está jugando sin miedo Cloud y eso está sacando de balanza en Nightwang. Estaba muy acostumbrado a ser dueño y amo de esa situación y ahora ya salió alguien que encontró la respuesta a ese enigma.
Totalmente, muy bien. Exactamente, apostado por parte de Chef, que en este momento igual nos quedamos con una barra casi.
Go Cloud.
Viene la entrada importante, puede ser el daño y claro que sí. Para la barrita. Ahorita lo importante para Nightwag es poder irse al siguiente round. Ahí está el counter hit, aprovechando un poquito más el rango. El problema con Kain es que te forza a acercarte por los proyectiles, entonces eso digamos que le modifica un poquito el juego a Billy.
Claro, aquí lo tenemos. Y Cloud con la libertad de acercarse a su antojo y casi siempre con una posición no tan castigable. Ya estamos en ese rango de 2 o 3 cuerpos donde el bastón de Billy puede empezar a ser protagonista. Los dos con mucho cuidado. También la defensa ahí de Red tratando de hacer de las suyas. el medidor de Cloud empieza a aumentar de manera alarmante.
It's not plus, right?
Haseo
What's up, Reverend?
empieza a reducirse su barra de vida.
Don't worry, we'll get to the Grand Blue momentarily. Cloud's on stream for the EWC qualifier in Mexico, so gotta see how he's doing.
Pero una vez más lo reciben. Excelente. Bajamos un poquito del red meter. Tenemos el hard knockdown. Gastamos el red line. No pasa nada. Seguimos en el juego.
Lane ends in action. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, yes. Since change shift was his oh boy. He's dead. No, he dropped it. Uh oh. Jumped it. The throw. We get. Oh. No. Yeah, since change shift is going on during the mornings and afternoons this weekend, we're doing a night stream instead to make up for it. We might not stream tomorrow, depending on when I get back, since tomorrow's going to be a later day. But if not, then we will stream Monday instead. All right, we'll stream either tomorrow night or Monday, depending on how late I get back. Did I win? No, no. It's we just played till top 8s today, so I'm in top 8 winners for both Grand Blue and Fatal Fury tomorrow morning. Go Cloud!
No le ha permitido desencadenar todo el potencial de
vida. Nice.
Ojo, porque este combo va a ser vital. Va a dejar a Cloud con una ventaja de vida inigualable. Mi querida Haseo, y a Nightwang lo va a poner en jaque.
Not dead. Oh, it did kill. One more round, Cloud. One more. Go, Cloud!
Aquí vamos, iniciando con un counter hit muy importante, va a perder el SPG.
No more SPG.
Falta daño a Billy. Un poquito de presión.
Nice.
Aguas, qué bien, no haciendo el dash para cambiarse de lado. No quiere esperar a que Billy cuando toque el piso. Hard knockdown. Aquí viene, adivinador, que te devuelvo el poacher.
Ahí lo tiene.
Like I said, don't worry, we'll get back to Grand.
Mira nada más, momento Evo número 38 por parte de Cloud.
Cloud is on it today. Holy shit, dude.
Mantenerlo a raya, los proyectiles no permiten que Nightwang se acerque, no permiten que ataque, no le permiten regresar en una ronda que es vital para su destino.
Ok, un poquito de presión, exacto.
Nice, come on. There. Yeah, we'll get back to Grand. We'll get back to Grand Blue after this. Good DP.
Hasta que tira la flash kick, todavía arriesgado, buscando counter hits con el crouching C.
Nice.
Ahora sí. Bien cancelado, no pasa nada, aquí vamos.
Nice.
¡Qué buen cancel!
Oh, that's dead. No, it's not dead. It's not dead. No!
¡No es cierto!
El red line.
No!
El poke nunca le pudo contraatacar en esta situación. Cloud, nos vamos a último.
The tournament I'm going to is offline. So it is on a stream, but not mine.
Nuevamente el SPG parece ser que quiere dejar de ser protagonista. Tiene
nice.
valiosa Cloud. Tenemos el setup con el fuego ardiente.
Nice.
Tenemos Red Blow en contra de Red Blow y es una posición muy cómoda para Cloud.
Nice. One more hit. Over it.
No respeta, un poco de presión del trade. No te quiero dejar brincar.
It's okay. This doesn't do any damage. It's okay. Nice. He's dead. Kill him.
No puede ser.
Let's go, Cloud.
No puede alcanzar a hacer el miti. No puede alcanzar a presionar.
Let's go, Cloud.
La sonrisa y Cloud ahí respirando.
Two more and Cloud's in the EWC. Two more wins and Cloud's in the EWC. Let's go. Okay, while we wait for his next match, let's go to Grand Blue, like my stream title says.
I don't think it's not a game you want to play first.
Yeah.
Let's go, Cloud.
Optimal weight proper.
Some of you
to get there by any.
Gonna definitely hurt.
Yes.
Guy shot. We just haven't seen her much. I think
match one though for Grand Blue though, Nier and Lancelot.
We'll see what they can pull out. Shingai Sha has a lot of
Ain't that an unusual way to start a tournament?
Be very tricky neutral trying to catch him. But when you do, I mean, Lancelot with such low health now, it's going to definitely hurt.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, Lancelot, this is really going to be a very, very momentum-heavy matchup, right? Like, Lancelot is a character who just wants to get the blender going into corner. Nier is a character who just wants to get her, you know, admittedly nerfed mix going. She does not have 50-50s anymore, thankfully.
Thank God for that.
She's still a character that can definitely put you in these really strong situations. Right now, this is going to be a swap into the corner.
No side switch.
Yeah, not quite. Actually, not getting a 5U ender right there.
Do not take the throw. Do not take the throw. This is why you don't take the throw. Okay, that could have been way worse. This is why you never take the throw when you're stuck in slowdown against Lancelot. Doing a stream for tomorrow?
Soft reset for the throw. Kind of cheeky stuff. Fair edge right there.
It is on.
Gets caught, of course, not pressing the block button and cross up right there. UDP comes through. The turbulence gonna be netting fire away out the corner, but another throw to finish things off here. Shingasha taking the first round.
Yeah, that was tough. A couple of mistimed throw attempts, looks like. Paying off Shingasha, taking full advantage of that. Again, sending him with the turbulence. You don't really see that people actually commit to the
It's on chain. It's going. So they're going to. So the two streams are going to be on chainshift_events and chainshift_02. Chainshift_events and chainshift_02. Is what the two streams are going to be on. Goes for reset. What the hell? Oh, that's good.
Using the U Gorilla Blade to restand as well, and that's going to be a quick round going to Fire Edge.
Yeah, I love that. Nice recognition as well. Obviously, the ultimate, Blade Impulse is going to give you that ground.
Which one's going to be Fatal Fury and which one's going to be Grand Blue? I have no idea, but at 10 o'clock at 10 a.m. PST tomorrow, both Grand Blue and Fatal Fury are at the same time.
Absolutely.
Quit trying to tech throw with throw against Lancelot when you're stuck in slow motion.
Teabag as well, Shingasha. Getting real jiggy with it immediately. Gonna pay for it in kind. 6 L-Links coming out, and that's gonna be Fire Edge. Dropping a combo, taunting! No way, no way.
They have the super as well, and the ultimate turbulence.
Optimal super bait right there. Fire Edge.
Nah, that
was a combo.
Whoa,
like in the teabag as well,
he dropped a combo so he can taunt. He dropped a combo so he can taunt.
They have the super as well, and the ultimate turbulence.
Optimal super bait right there. Fire Edge.
What a dick.
If he got the punish,
what a dick.
That would have been godlike.
That was crazy.
God damn. That's game one of the freaking tournament. That's game one of the freaking tournament. Fucking drops the kill combo just to taunt. And for some reason the Nier player taunts back, and then somehow the Nier gets the throw punish afterwards for the taunt. What the hell, man?
Nice fire heavy there, big extension push. Nier still has some really, really solid buttons overall.
We love pools. We love pools at tournaments, don't we?
You know, while she lost a lot of her shenanigans, and rightfully so, she's still, she's closing in on being a decent character again. We're gonna give her like a patch or two, and we're gonna be careful.
Air throw.
Tried to hard call out a jump right there with the air throw, but of course the misfortune will be getting Shingasha out of the corner situation.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised that even reached.
One thing I do miss is like just, watching people die to the.
Do not tech with throw. Do not tech with throw. Okay, good girl.
Yeah, like that. Those are great memes.
Yeah.
And now they're lost to the Aether.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, very good use of the 2-2 right there, and then
that was clean.
From Shingasha.
Options are going to be neutral Trump, maybe trying to catch.
I know. It's weird. It's weird saying that for a Nier player. I don't care. That was nice.
Right here. You can definitely tell that Shingasha is a little bit flustered by the Lancelot situations, right? Like these mix-ups in the corner are consistently hitting a lot of these J-U's and 5U's from Fire Edge.
Oh, the drop!
Being kind of sad drop on the combo, unfortunately, but the U misfortune is going to give Shingasha another lease at a lot.
Imagine.
This is going to be a decent extension. So we're going to get the reset with the 5U. Yeah, getting a bit of that.
Caught the backdash. Oh, we're mashing again. That's back.
Close light does work out to you as well. The bus frames and very nice use of the ultimate wrecker. Very quick move just to close the distance, and it would have put Shingai Sha on that chip point.
Absolutely, yeah. Fire Edge right now definitely kind of looking in control. I mean, we do have a lot of these situations where Fire Edge just gets a mix-up going, finds a good 5U once again, you're into turbulence. Just to get Shingasha in the corner, the mix-up train starts rolling right here, baits yet another throw, and Shingasha has been very, very early on a lot of these texts, just getting called out for it over and over.
Dude,
again.
what on earth was that taunt?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What the hell was that taunt in that first freaking game there, man?
Having the most life.
Yeah.
2 games to Fire Edge now. Also a pretty great start. But again, it's been quite back and forth.
Also, isn't it like 4 a.m. over there? Go to sleep.
Checking maybe, a few too many times. Definitely should look at, defending in other ways.
Absolutely, I know Sotex have been getting called out time and time again. Spot dodges on the Fireball, but the 6XL is right there to cover the ground here for Fire Edge, who's going to be going into another nice extension here. Oh no!
Because of the teabag, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Gotta love round 1 pools.
Yeah.
By gotta love round 1 pools, I mean
if you can't deal
no.
with the layer 1 of turbulence, then
it's
not going to go.
It is tough. I mean, it does have some really good anti-air options, but we just haven't seen them come out with Shingai Sha, and that's going to be Fire Edge now. Onto that set point, just kind of running away. We talked about the set going to be heavily momentum-based, and it definitely feels
always got to show up early to warm up and test out the sets.
Fire Edge just really
Because going from anything to PS5 feels. So Vasaraga not trash. This last patch when they buffed the shit out of him. Vasaraga is disgusting now.
This is going to be another big extension.
You're dead. So you don't drop this. Don't drop it again. Should be dead. Never mind.
Just about alive. I mean, there's not too much you got left there to do. Going to be put on the ship point, but there we go.
Nicely done, Fire Edge.
Close out 3-0 for our first set of the day. Now I am,
I'm always very happy to see Lancelot showing up.
I think
it's
he's
always
a really
a fun,
cool character.
very, very fun character.
He's very
and Shingasha presenting the McDonald's near. This is where she's been banished to.
Yep, this is where all near players have been forced to go to. Once near got nerfed, they all had to go start their jobs at McDonald's because they couldn't win ever again. The sad fate of all near players. So when was Matera lockdown? I always thought she's a zoner. She's a set play zone. She's a set play zoner where the butterflies keep people. The butterflies keep them locked down along with the raining arrows, while the never-ending high and low arrow shots keep people out of the zoner. So she's a set play zoner. She's also kind of broken now.
Just put the fries in the bag near.
What's up there?
And with SSBA available, comebacks can happen pretty reliable.
Like it's really good. Her butterfly is insane.
Yeah.
You found it entertaining? I did.
Check.
And the fact that it was the first game of the stream makes it even funnier.
Yeah. That's all right. You know what? Sometimes it's bad to get the visual.
You gotta make it sure. Yeah, you gotta make sure that.
Do we go to the next game, or do we pause to watch Diaphone?
When I was playing Fatal Fury earlier, I forgot to bind my heavy kick somehow, and I was in the match, and I was like, oh fuck.
I got like the best story for that. I think he's here as well, but there's a guy.
What do you guys think? Go to this next match, or pause and watch Diaphone?
It looked like something was off, like whatever.
Wait, 2 nears in a row? What the shit?
And he had one button.
Diaphone, fair. But yeah, Matera 2 patches ago got some really good buffs that now make her insanely strong, and Vasaraga in this last patch got a shit ton of buffs that makes him also kind of disgusting this patch. Which is ironic, because literally like a few weeks prior to that patch, Vasaraga, or 2 Vasaragas made top 8 at EVO Japan. So two Valsaragas made top 8 at EVO Japan, and then soon afterwards got a laundry list of buffs. Okay, they're still doing a bunch. Still doing a bunch.
I don't know how that happened, but he literally had a single button.
It'd be
like, oh.
disgusting.
It just, we were commentating like, oh, that's kind of weird. Why is he like?
Yeah. I mean, at that
What
point,
are the odds? What are the odds? Freaking too near to start.
Right now we're going back into the game. Salsar here. Another, you know, you get even more characters you don't really get to see much. Apparently, we got the Nier invasion today.
With
also repping the Nier, and also repping the Zoe, another character you don't get to see that much of.
Nice.
You have some, you know, loyal Zoe fans, but not a character that you get to see all that much. But she's always a really fun treat to watch. Salsar going to be routing into the SBA here, just
another
get the damage
one
on the board, get the brave point back.
What the hell is Grimnir this patch? Still good, but Grimnir loss is fuzzy.
Right here,
but that was the only nerf he received this patch. So he's still good, but yeah, okay, kind of it definitely sucks losing the fuzzy though.
That's SBA available, you know, comebacks can happen pretty reliably.
Absolutely right there.
Good match.
Big hit.
Oh, that's a bad drop.
So
she could have gone another 5U, which could have gone death back.
Big overhead. Absolutely.
Go No! We're rooting for a Cloud Diaphone Grand Finals. Okay, I don't know if you guys are rooting for that, but I'm rooting for that. Which means Diaphone needs to make the full losers run, and then Cloud's gotta win winners finals.
Aquí vamos. Ya sabes, tenemos que hacer algo de poke. Venga, chepa acá, seguimos presionando. Excelente para el backdash, pero oh no, viene el evasive abajo y eso permite excelentes.
Yeah. So because Tororo won the Arc World Tour. He puts up an over. That's not gonna kill. Because Tororo won the Arc World Tour, everybody as a reward, if they logged in, I don't remember at what time, but during a certain time period, if you logged in. What? What? You got the EX color for Percival for free. What the hell happened there?
Oh, Dios. Aquí vamos, chicos. Primera victoria se la lleva de Gio. Aquí todo para Perú.
Rip the anti-air.
Iniciamos con un Hakudan. Así es, algo de presión, hacemos el delay en el aire, un poquito de
oh, that's not good.
Hasta que entra el counter hit una vez más. EX, ¿saben lo que significa? Pum, 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 codazo, le permite rodar, pero ok, Diaphone se salva del castigo.
Alcanza a salvarse, castigo demasiado sencillo para la situación en la que se encuentra Diaphone. Era dueño de la esquina.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when it was, but yeah, I guess you logged in during that time frame. To be fair, it was like a month-long time frame, so it's not exactly surprising that you did. I'm starting to think I'm just gonna be rooting for Cloud here. Diaphone, no. Okay. Okay. You put him in SPG. Okay, good throw. Oh.
Cuidado, ahí tiene una excelente herramienta. Estos podrían ser los últimos momentos de Diaphone en la ciudad de la crema. Excelente gasto de recursos por parte de Gio. Cuidado, Haseo. Defendiendo, no lo va a conseguir.
Oh no, he put himself in overheat. This is bad. 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 You have to kill him here. No. No, you had to kill him off. You had to kill him off after that super. You were still in burnout or overheat. Ah.
definitely a cool character.
All right, let's go, Cloud.
It's
up to you.
A lot of changes.
I believe in you.
Just still not quite, super strong.
Yeah, to this day, it messes me up. When
What I don't believe in is the Nears.
And it only does one laser instead of
Also, both Near players are from Germany.
It's so uncanny.
So it's the only place where Near still exists is in Germany. Oh, missed the F5. Doesn't matter though. Still gets it on with too.
Haxon getting the throw going right here. And of course, the thing about Zoe is that while her offense can be quite staggering as well, she doesn't have a meterless reversal, right? So a character like Nier actually gets to run her offense decently well.
Oh, had that.
Also they're not quite believing in the hit, did find the 2L, but of course off of the aerial slash is going to be getting a nice little throw. Haxon now in the corner. Sells her out the Dragon Meter, but oh, what a confirm. There we go. That's all the Dragon Meter back.
Oh my god, and the TK Thunder. For the kill, very nicely done. One of the very strong tools, honestly. TK the old
that was cool.
Is really strong. Also, you're going to keep advantage on block there, and it's an excellent shimmy tool as well.
Yeah. Most certainly. 60's H to start us off. Nice punish right there. Really good awareness from Haxon. That can be a little bit annoying to punish from space, but a really, really good use of the near to M right there to get a good chunk of damage on the board. Gets most of the death meter back as well. And now Haxon is going to get his corner game going. 5U once again for the bounce, get back pretty much all of the death meter right there. And you can really tell that Haxon has really adjusted to this new kind of version of Nier, really very aware of the death meter resource.
Comes a lot of ending your combos with that 5U, which is going to give you a lot more of that death gauge back. Get her back.
Death is back, full stock. Run up, U slash. Okay. What's up, right? A late Zane stream? Yeah, I mean, we missed like 4 or 5 streams last week because of CEO. Even though I had the first part of the tournament today, got to at least do the night stream, right? Not sure if we're doing a night stream tomorrow. It's going to come down to when I get home tomorrow night. So we're either going to watch top 8 of this tomorrow night when I get back, again depending on how late I get back, or we will watch it on Monday and then play Sonic after watching the top 8s. So we'll be doing one or the other, either tomorrow night or Monday. But we'll not going to be missing out on this weekend streams though. Already did that last week with CEO. Wasn't going to do that 2 weeks in a row to you guys. Miss you guys too much. So right now we're checking out pools. This goes from pools till got him again with that. Pools till top 8 for Grand Blue, and on the other side we also have Fatal Fury going on in Mexico, where winner goes to the EWC, where our boy Cloud 805 is currently in winners finals. So going to be occasionally popping over to that to see how that's going, and fingers crossed Cloud can do it. This is either the last spot, or there's one other spot, because this tournament here in Germany is one. The one in Mexico, that's the other one right now that's going on right now, that's another, and I think there's one more spot up for grabs. But we're coming to the end of the EWC qualifiers for Fatal Fury. 3-5 U's. That's nice. Monday shout stream would throw you off. Yeah, but I said we got to. We're for sure either going to be doing. We're for sure going to do at least some shadow. Like I said, more than likely we're going to be doing top 8s and shadow on Monday. Because I gotta try to get a run that includes the new skip on the first stage. Because when testing it out on my timer, I save over 2 minutes when done properly on the first stage, meaning that there is a very good chance I can get my first ever sub 110 using that trick. So I really want to try to get a run. I really want to get a full run with that trick, because I want to get that sub 110 finally.
course, that's another thing that Sneer's really good at, right? When she does find that hit, doesn't matter where she is on the screen, she'll get a great conversion.
Again, catch them with the ultimate dragon.
And once again, Haxon's just playing
Finally blocks the lightning.
not just sending anything out, waiting for the projectile, reacting with the Oomphy spin. And this is going to be a nice little extension. Doesn't quite have the spacing to kill here, but yeah, the Ford F-150 does not care.
Dragon!
This will run through pretty much anything.
That was risky as hell. Cause I'm pretty sure if he dodged it, he could have punished it with her with the ultimate death call and then killed him. Looking forward to you do it this week. Yeah, I've got I've got a AC unit like fan thing in my room. It's going to get a fair amount of use this week to avoid. Got him again with that.
Another big chunk of damage. The shimmy has once again worked out here.
Definitely going to be getting some use to avoid the heats.
Very nicely timed from that far heavy man. Again, going to lead into this side swap combo and the 5G triple 5G.
Also, Hessenian is going to be mad at me. I didn't get the Yu-Gi-Oh box today. I ordered it online today instead because the shop that I've been getting the last couple packs from was freaking overcharging some of those boxes to hell. Like the last box I opened, now it's worth like $45. They're trying to charge 70 for it. The box that I did end up getting, it's worth about $50. They charging 70 for it.
And you know the lack of anti-airs as well on a lot of these aerial spinning slash attempts here from South.
So Satan's gonna be mad because gonna have to wait a little while longer to spend his 100k points. But I'm sorry, I'm not spending an extra $15 for something that's being overcharged to hell.
So I can't imagine it's going to be anything different here for Salsa, you know, with post
ordering it online, including tax and shipping, $15 cheaper than it would have been at that shop pre-tax. So I probably saved myself $20-25 ordering it online.
But yeah, nice hard light right here.
It's so stupid.
Keeping it safe,
so he's gonna have to wait a little bit, but we'll be opening the Battle Legends box when it gets here. Nothing in it I really need, but there are chibi versions of popular Yu-Gi-Oh cards from over the course of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. So I thought it'd be cool to open a box and try to pull one, see if we can pull a chibi Blue Eyes or a chibi Elemental Neos or a chibi Skull Servant or things like that.
Pretty much always going to put you in those corner situations.
That'd be fun too. That'd be fun if we pulled that. So decided to open that one. That might make things more interesting for you guys.
But the meter management has been so good from Axon.
Yep. Definitely going to be very good at that if you play this character. Spending 100.
That was clean.
To get the pressure up.
That was clean. Also, game 5.
Jumping in that throw, baiting that bravery counter right there.
I like the JU there from Haxon, like that's still like a real fuzzy.
Yeah.
Sometimes
also, down goes Super Noon.
Yeah. It still has merit as a jump.
Kind of see how the chibis look now. Oh, you can either wait or you can look it up, and then hope that we pull them. The chibis are the more expensive cards of the set. They're not exactly expensive, but at least they're the cards that they're some of the cards that have value outside of the Orcus cards that are going to be meta relevant. But I don't really care much for those, so I mainly just want the chibis because I just want it. Like I said, goal is to hopefully get the chibi Blue Eyes. Also, how many freaking times has he caught him with that ultimate lightning? Just at some point, just take the throw, man.
There's really no dragon meter either. BC to still
yeah, I can't dodge that.
There we go, Salzo.
100. Sweet Jesus, man.
Last game. Just getting that shimmy once again.
Yeah, it's only going to be like 80,
really good.
85 here, I think. I think it's going to be like 85 here. So yeah, 106. Sweet Jesus, man.
Going for that, but it didn't work out.
That's disgusting. Again! At some point, just take the throw, man.
Right here.
Just take the throw.
On the defense.
He's still taking through a throw.
Really run come back before level 50, gonna put him on the
That was a lot of chip. Holy shit, man.
DC, oh, wait a minute.
Green?
Yeah, 2-2-U can be a way to get things started right here.
No death.
Does still have a chance, but the chip
Gotta dodge every dragon. Gotta dodge that too.
Oh my god. Nah, this is scripted.
Anime.
Unfortunate.
And right as the Oomphy was coming out, the
Nears are
dragon
0-2 so
market.
far.
Salsor takes it here
0-2.
over Axon, and quite the nail biter of the set. I mean,
And
never,
just as many
ever let
matches.
Zoe players tell you that.
Happened for the longest time.
Is that about the? Let's see. Are we going to go 3 for 3 with having Nears on stream? Because the first 2 matches of this tournament had Near, which is odd. Nope, we got an on-range instead.
Character. Yeah,
Damn, where are we finding these characters? Holy shit, man. So game one had a Nier versus Lancelot. Game 2 had a Zoe versus a Nier, and now we have Beatrix. That's whatever, but versus an Andre. What the hell?
It's really hard to control Beatrix.
EU's got some weird ass characters, I guess, huh?
Gonna get in, and when she's in, you gotta be scared for your life. 6-6 out.
That's gonna hurt.
A great help in that, but that's a nice bait on the EX counter already, and that's gonna be quite a lot of damage.
Definitely.
Yeah, 2 Niers, a Zoe, a Lancelot, and Andre.
Ultimate Thunderbird in the corner. We already got the French cheering for their boy as well. That's something that's always really fun.
It's all
No one
time.
is as loud as the French crowd at events.
Let's go. We see some install action.
He's not wrong. The French crowd at fighting game events are loud.
We got one more mid. Give me the mids.
All these mids give me plus
Like
frames, man.
the disappointing thing for the fact that I'm probably not going to Evo France is that the crowd for Evo France is probably going to be loud.
Sadly run out right now, and ZK is on his way to getting back, but gets shimmied.
Oh, very nice. And we were talking about, again, something to blow up the system mechanics.
Got him.
Oh my god, the tweak. Oh, but no clean.
Living though.
Hold up.
Oh, delayed 6-6-0. Never mind.
Very nicely done. Yeah, we're talking about how being able
Who's
to work
playing
with
now?
mechanics is really good.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
Uno
we don't
and
care.
his EX
I
dive
don't
kick
care about those.
and his ult with that incredible moves, honestly. You're going to see those being rinsed a lot on offense.
For sure. Yeah, ZK
That's good.
just keeping things simple right here. Going for the first
Loud-
command grab of the
Loud,
series.
loud, hype,
It's more plus
Creepy.
now, isn't it?
loud, and hype crowds make for good shows and good events.
Of course, you still get the stomp as well. You still
That's
get
gonna
the,
hurt. Ooh, no
locked in.
punch.
Yep. Still
That being said, slightly bad for the players.
jump back.
I speak from experience. A loud crowd makes it very hard to hear game.
Just to get the bravery point economy back in his favor. He has to make quite the comeback here, and ZK is going to be down to 1 bravery point, so he's not going to... Yeah, he almost didn't need to
Also
put him
makes
in
very
a
easy to
higher
drop
range there,
shits.
you know? The next hit would have
Good
definitely
to
been,
him.
of course, the late tech. Going to be pushing him into the clocked in state.
Oh, you're dead.
Almost,
You're
but
dead.
a nice pickup.
Screw
Locked
you,
in,
Delta
locked
Clock.
in, and that's going to be the SSBA.
Screw
ZK
you,
takes
Delta
the
Clock.
first game.
This character, man. Especially when she's in that SSBA range or has that buff, right? When she's clocked in. Any stray hit, even those air airs, man.
Round start 5H, really? Okay.
Beatrix is like, her buttons are so incredibly good. We see that really big far heavy just being swung with reckless abandon right there. And there isn't too much you can do about it either. She's just so incredibly strong. Her corner carry is just
No bonk.
pretty much the best in the game.
I expected a
She's always gonna
bonk.
get very, very consistent
Plus?
conversions. Very few
Oh,
things
just
that
jumps
the
out of the
character
plus.
does too well.
Plus. Oh.
2 bravery points
He's
down
out.
for Bravery San. Couple, nicely timed.
These 2 M's putting in work. Ooh, dive kick.
One of the few
Confirms
advantages
off that
that Andre
though.
does
Good
have
tech.
in this matchup is that his
frames.
projectiles aren't
Tries to
really
go for the
low
baits.
profilable with the use of lighting freeze.
2L, 2L.
No, it didn't go under. Oh, okay, hit confirmed. Oh! I don't know if you can get anything off the far heavy into the install cancel, but
Mid-space.
Oh, you didn't do
Show me
Jay.
the mids.
oh, off the parry. Let's see it. Hey. Oh, combo limiter, surely.
Hey.
Yeah, keep it 1.
Oh,
Nice.
Showing us the mid conversions right there. Beautiful stuff.
Nice.
Beautiful pickup as well. Off of the back of a parry, as we pointed out. That is really
Like I said, I may not like Andre too much. to play, but interesting. But that install is still sick. Still love that install.
DK staying patient in the corner for now. Finding a nice jump out and now putting Breezy pretty much just back to the corner. Yeah, that was, if you time it just right, you can still go under that projectile. But yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. Okay, go nice 6XL conversion as well. And oh, another call out. Again, Beatrix doesn't even need to spend the meter on that.
Which is ironic, because this game is full of nothing, basically nothing but shitty installs.
Oh, combo, but Robson.
Uh-oh, Breezy. In that SSBA range,
never mind, didn't matter. Didn't matter.
By the Beatrix doing what she does best. Even with, you know, a parry at your disposal, it's so risky to go for.
This time try for the run-up bonk. 623M. Delay buns, so for throw.
French are popping off already in the backup, man. I can tell you, no one beats the French crowds, man. They are locked in. They are
you can dodge that.
Nice call out there.
And
on
did
the spot dodge. UDP coming through from ZK. That's going to be a nice hard knockdown. Gets the momentum back.
We
on
hate
the
no
side
escape.
Right there. Fireball coming through.
Okay.
Ooh.
6XL, sick conversion.
We hate Beatrix.
And honestly, you might be able to kill with the... I don't know, the SBA still alive, just barely. Oh, and the stagger pressure with ZK. Gonna go up to Judo, man. Oh.
Yeah, ZK looking very, very.
It's interesting that this tournament is being run first to 3 the entire way, but there's only like 50 something players signed up, so I guess they can afford to do so.
Europe, but
I think it's tough, right? When they introduce a character like Beatrix, kind of fulfills that same role while being better.
But a wise decision with that switch, and it's looking very.
Go on, Ray.
Okay. We'll see Breezy with the color control now. Using the ultimate skill, keeping that pressure up, trying to bait.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's literally just pull straight into top 8. So. So even in first to 3, it's probably not taking up too much of the tournament's time, so they can afford to do it. It's fine. The good roll. Light parry. I'm just going to guess that was a misinput because I'm not sure exactly why he would do light parry there. Nice.
And a nice parry there on the Thunderbird. That's a good knockdown here for Bribrisan. He's gonna just be looking for one more decent extension. Yeah, doesn't quite get to.
I think even if he went for the one, oh that's punch. I think even if he went for the 1 frame link there, I'm not sure if he would have reached.
Into the RSRC extension.
He was pretty far there.
I think maybe ZK.
I don't think it would have reached.
They had a whip punish there, converted into the EX riding free. Didn't find it though. Okay.
Honore links. Another reason why I don't really play much Honore anymore. Basically doing any kind of link with Honore is.
I mean, I don't want to be anywhere on the screen against Beatrix. Honestly, she's one of the characters who's just always really threatening. Oh, Bravery right now, getting a nice chunk of damage going in the corner. But ZK, once again, he's been really good at finding these super jumps out the corner. He's been very good at maneuvering his way out without really giving Bravery many options to call him out on it. And this is going to be...
You're not dead, I lied.
Not killing, but it's going to hurt a lot. We might even be in 5U kills range, which makes it even spookier.
Oh, easily 5U kill range.
Okay, wake up.
Counter hits. He might have gone for the bonk and just got counter hits. That's possible.
But San has to be so afraid of the wake up DP here that yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel like you can run in.
You called it.
He's up 2-0. He can afford it.
ZK finds himself on set point here.
He's up 2-0. He can afford it. Bad timing on the parry.
Viable there, Star Chaser there, but the medium one just
punish.
takes so long to come out.
That link sucks. That's a wave.
Does land and does find a shimmy. I think maybe ZK thought that Ruby Sam was going to cross up for a second.
No roll that time.
Switch. And this time, Breezy finds his first big anti-air off the set. Should be able to kill here as well.
We're on the board.
Getting a game on the board.
Nice.
Very nice. All right.
Let's go, Henri.
Getting excited. I mean, you know, it's the French. They're always very loud, but it's especially Flash, though, man.
Yeah.
I feel like if I had that guy cheering for me, I could never lose.
Oh, it's Flash.
Yeah,
It's Flash now screaming in the background somewhere.
Broken, man.
Way too much of a power-up, I tell you that much.
That might be, yeah, that random person in the background yelling might be Flash now. 2-2, whatever, D9. Fair enough. He tried doing the Henri classic, and now he's getting throw loop for it. There it is again. 6-6-H. Why? No, that would have been better as well.
Yeah, sadly be seeing there as well on the punishable riding frame.
Okay.
It's going to be another mid install.
Not okay.
Unfortunately, so let's see if Riri is going to be able to even get
Not
the value
okay.
out of all the mids
Not
that he
okay.
has right now.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Into the mid dispenser.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Show me the mids.
Bro, that's a low, the 6-6-F.
Go for a throw. Dang, I was going to say, go for a throw at some points. You're just using all your spears.
ZK,
Oh, you're dead.
Stay undeterred. No mids shall prosper. And this is going to be ZK once again on set point.
Yeah, man. Sentinel Assault, that super does a lot of damage. That is, yeah, set point. Man, even with 7 mids at your disposal, you couldn't win.
Oh, yeah.
7 entire mids, man, I tell ya.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
Start with Ruby Sands with the corner control.
Okay. Not okay.
BB coming out and the
6-6-H?
Very nice pick up.
What the hell?
Yeah, and the shimmy
Oh,
as
no,
well. Riri
dude.
trying to get a little bit too antsy there with a Brave counter. This is going to hurt a ton.
Oh,
ZK absolutely
no.
the next touch
He's
kill
one
situation.
bonk away.
Good
tech.
for the far line.
He's a bonk away.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
2-8. Good parry.
Hold up.
Spin.
Uno value.
Enough to kill.
Parry.
It's gonna go for
Swing
cash out.
super. Not going to kill.
Definitely doable.
One
Once
throw
again, it's in a
away.
carry situation.
You heard a
Still
Pennant stare. Get ready for
alive.
Pringle stare.
Okay.
One touch kill.
Got him.
And the throw.
I am
Riri
shocked he
San
didn't bait the
makes
DP after what
comeback.
happened before. I was
And
limited
the
to block
French
this.
are
Ooh.
going crazy in the back.
Okay.
Round starts.
EX
Round
Thunderbird,
starts.
though,
6-2-3-L.
Big throw to kick
Okay,
things off.
good parry.
Wake up EX parry. Ruby Sands feeling it. No wall bounce.
Back to the corner you go though. Nice throw here for ZK.
Oh.
So looking confident. This is a
Nice.
big starter.
You're
Didn't
dead.
catch the close heavy into close
You're
heavy, but this might still be
dead.
enough to kill Beatrix. Does so much damage, and that should
GG's.
be the Immortal Assault.
Lame.
ZK takes it over Bridrisan.
Lame.
Lead set from ZK there. Ruby Sands looks like
Rip
he's
the
gonna
Pringles.
come back there after that really clutch round.
Yeah.
But
Rip the Pringles.
A bonsai. So he certainly has.
he pull up on them as well.
Once he gets you going in the offense, you are getting
Oh,
put in the
that's
blender.
silly.
You are not leaving the mid dispenser. Play that should
Don't worry.
The follow up there on the fireball
Yeah.
to stop the approach. But definitely right now, finding the first two hits right here. Going to be dispensing a few butterflies and arrows as one does. Fogel very patient usually in the corner. That's something that I've really noticed when I watched him play against Bonsai. Is that unlike most other Bellion players who are just absolute chips, myself included, Fogel is very willing to block things out in the corner, especially against Matera.
Yeah. We're gonna need a my dearest brother. I'm stuck in Matera pressure.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll probably pass it very shortly. 'Cause, the way I was looking when he was just choosing to block for more than 5 seconds, you know, it's commendable. It's crazy.
I'm
that
sorry, but
at
Matera
the
is
point
so
when someone
freaking
blocks
good.
More than 5 seconds, we're like, yeah, he's taking his time.
Shout out to Brave Counter.
Yeah, big shout out.
Big
Thank
up.
you, Gahar.
There should be a rule that zoners aren't allowed to use brave counters.
Okay, still not too sick to go for anything right now. Hold
Yeah,
the pressure.
Fogel just stuck in the infinite right now, just
Mids.
mids.
You're losing.
He's not taking chip off of this, so he can block it out. It doesn't matter. For this game,
Good.
only,
I was going to say good parry, but I was able to block, unfortunately, because her recovery is too good.
You give a lot of liberties to your opponent as well if you show that you're willing to respect a lot of things.
Yep.
Oh, no way, that's
What?
still. Whoa,
Right,
where are we going?
there.
If he just did Raging Chain, he would have died, but
Oh, But then chip down the BC is blocked. Okay, finally finding a 6-6 out.
I know, I'm not saying that literally, Dur. I'm just saying that zoners having BC is a crazy thing. I know you can just remove it from specific characters, but that's still a crazy thing.
Matera on 0 BP has glass bones and paper.
Oh, you're dead.
100%, you're gone.
Unfortunate, because that was a really cool confirm from Desolate, but it was a unfortunate side swap that he just did not recognize in time.
Pressure up. Trying to find a shimmy attempt again with the TK arrows coming out, but you know, talk about Vogel being patient, not fighting, willing to take the throw.
Vogel always a big fan of using the fireball just to get more corner carry and also to sideswap in the corner. Definitely the #1 new fireball enjoyer here among the Belly Elite, and I think it's really, really good. I really like his use of the move every time.
I think in this matchup especially, right?
Yeah.
Where your win condition is you get this character in the corner and you run your very impressive offense.
Yeah. Definitely down to a single bravery point here. So, Vogel almost had
Good mash.
a pretty much killing situation.
Not dead though. Ultimate arrow? No ultimate arrow.
Extend a little bit, doesn't quite get the kill, choosing to keep the meter for the butterfly and a really nice.
Of course, she was able to confirm from there.
Definitely with some really
Of course.
That's something that I feel like all the Matera players in Europe really have. They are all
Oh shit! It's Coach Steve. It's Coach Steve and Cloud in winners finals. Sorry guys, sorry guys. We're gonna have to pause for a few minutes. Holy shit, Coach Steve and Cloud in winners finals. Where the winner of this tournament goes to the EWC. So for sure one of them is going to be one match away from qualifying for the EWC.
Yo cada vez que volteo a ver la pantalla, Haseo, siempre veo a Kevin conectando golpes.
Exactamente.
Good challenge.
¿Qué está haciendo en este momento Coach Steve? Sabe dónde tiene que pokear, esperar, detener y efectivamente estábamos viendo muy buenos evasivos.
Cloud looked incredibly ready for Billy Kane. He does not look ready at all for Kevin. Then again, who is?
Quiere ser el primer gran finalista en la ciudad de la crema. Hoy cargando ahí Coach Steve. White Punish a partir del golpe débil a punto de desaparecer.
No.
Tenía la oportunidad de tener un combo de muchísimo más daño con ese Wild Punish, no lo consigue.
He's hit him four times and has not combo yet. Cloud, why?
Error garrafal por parte de Cloud, Haseu.
Cloud, this is a bad time to. Oh God. Cloud, this is a bad time to start dropping shit. Cloud, this is a bad time to start dropping combos.
Contundente, no está sabiendo cómo evitar este pokeo, el rango, el Hell Rotor está haciendo su trabajo, chef.
Sí, el personaje de daño le está ganando al Zoner. Cloud no está sacando ventaja del arquetipo del personaje, los proyectiles no mantienen a distancia a Kevin, no está saltando y la Flash Kick no está siendo factor. Entonces Cloud tendrá que descubrir en este preciso momento una nueva forma de explotar a su personaje porque Kevin lo está anulando ofensiva y defensivamente.
Ahí está totalmente excelente respuesta. Quería que era su turno, pues devuelve el reflow. Ahí
Guys, I think Cloud might be cooked.
El Hell Rotor se vende, lo queda cargando, entonces esto le permite
Cloud, quit dropping things!
Con el rondo, no lo respeta.
Quit dropping things!
Coach Steve, tenemos una barra para ambos. ¿Será que va a querer empezar a jugarle un poquito con proyectiles? Intenta.
What the hell was that? I have actually never seen the kick before. Oh dear. Oh dear. Coach Steve is one round away from going to Grants.
Tienen a Coach Steve a una sola victoria de avanzar a la gran final. Mi querida Haseo, esto es match point a favor de Coach Steve.
God, Cloud looks so lost right now.
Esperando buscar el counter hit. Aquí viene Crouching C, le permite combo. Vamos aquí con
okay.
para dejarlo en el hard knock.
Okay.
¿Dónde va?
Okay. Not okay. Okay. He's dead. Cloud, why? Okay. Cloud, why? Okay, we're good. And me too, Evan. Me too. Alright, come on. No. Okay, not much damage. We're fine. We're fine. No break on the guard cancel, but we're fine. Nice. Okay. Okay. Overhead per plus. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, the challenge. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we dropped it! We're still alive! We're still alive! We're still alive! Kind of! Oh, no confirm! We're plus! No confirm! Ah! Okay, we're still alive! We're still alive! Auto combos, no damage! Good tech. We're still plus! He put himself in overheat! He put him in overheat too! ¡Oh, they missed! Coach Steve is in Grand Finals winner side. He just has to win one more match and he's in the EWC for Fatal Fury. One more match, Coach. One more match. Cloud, bring it back to Grand Finals, so that way I can be happy. I can be happy no matter who wins.
I hate it, especially Bonza. It's awful.
Well, it's gonna happen a lot on this character, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially things like the butterfly.
All right, Cloud. Bring it back to Grand, so that way no matter who wins, I can be happy. Someone who's not happy though right now is this Belial. Good roll. Oh, never mind.
Doesn't quite get the full conversion, but still a good call out on the roll.
Yeah, because she's. Someone earlier today told me she's +3 if you roll her arrow like that.
Or in the corner, no matter where Belial hits it on the screen. Either he's gonna side switch and get you in the corner that way, or he's gonna carry you to the other one.
Yeah. Especially in this matchup, but trying to use it preemptively, trying to catch Destiny, mistiming the fireball or something, but
okay, never mind.
And that is an easy round close out for Destiny.
Why does it seem so difficult even for Belial to play against this freaking character, man?
Hasn't found himself on offense enough.
One thing that I'm really liking here from
Belial always seemed to be like one of the characters that does that would do best into a zoner character like Matera, but getting absolutely cooked.
They'll find that hit. Like you said, so it's gonna get that on the fireball, gonna get that corner carry. Get Destiny all the way to that corner.
Yeah, once again. One thing that I'm kind of surprised is that we haven't really seen Fogel just
strange raging strike, because he does not have meter.
Very good, especially that mid-range, and just kind of jump scaring her out of low
That could have been game.
Okay, yeah, but I guess
That is not game yet. Arrow ultimate this time? No, it's not ultimate. Surprised. Oh, what a 2H.
It's going to get him the second game in a row. 2-0 now for the Lethal League GOAT.
Yeah, I feel like it was the first jump we've seen Fogel really try as well.
Yeah.
Still ready with the anti-air right there. Desley.
We got somebody else. We got somebody else.
Select Fogel probably just taking a moment.
We got somebody else.
Maybe could jump more, honestly, in those situations.
We have somebody
Only seen
else.
him go for it like once, really. Obviously didn't work out, but he could have actually blocked, the 2H there, right? So.
Fogel really animated once again on the player account. Both of these guys are.
Just Belial.
Guys having one hell of a time for sure.
Fogel switched to near.
It's already been a great match to watch, man. Like I always really enjoy every time you have Matera versus Belial. It's always like a really high-level fun match to watch.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
And definitely helps when the character has been knocked down a peg.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit. Yeah. But yeah, like this, that's just nice little engage on the hop.
One thing that Fogel is really, really good at, like one of the few weaknesses that Belial has as a character is like some of his anti-air conversions can be a little zany and very, very spacing specific. because of the way proximity normals interact with his combo routing. And Fogel always has like a good pickup on hand for pretty much every single place. And he's one of the most consistent value players that I've seen when it comes to that. Right now, though, ain't helping him out as he's getting shot up in the corner. He is looking to the heavens for help, shaking his head, and Desalee is on set quarantine.
Yeah. Strong Matera.
Matera is something else nowadays, huh?
Being very active, so proactive with these hops forward as well. That TK Arrow going to get that delayed throw tech from Fogel and already in the corner in a bad situation. With some fireflies on him, that's going to be the one. The other one gets timed out just in time for that arrow. But still being so patient in the corner. Oh,
good roll.
Nicely timed. There we go. Patience to be rewarded.
Spending it too. He's trying to. He's like, I am not getting many hits against this bitch. We're just going to make whatever hit we get counts.
But definitely something that I can see versus Matera, because you're banking on your next hit killing here, basically. Because, you know, Destiny's now down to 0 BP. You're banking on just keeping him in the corner. You're trying to get all of the BCs out of him early, just so you can...
Nice. Okay. Okay. If you get hit by this, you are in chip to death scenario. Nice. Okay. Do not drop this. Just super. Okay, thank you. Just kiss it. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, I was like, you cursed him close.
I know. Sorry.
Still alive.
It's okay.
For now.
No Taichi today. We're not
oh, jeez.
It's fine.
Okay. Jump out. Goes nowhere. Okay. Butterfly's still going to hit that meaty timing. Oh my god, what's up? Nice jump.
He did not use the button. Nice DP.
Yeah, and this time it was just as like a quote-unquote guaranteed anti-air as well. Hasn't really gone for any DP shenanigans on his defense so far, but honestly, I respect it. A lot of what Matera does ends up being pretty safe DP. And again,
Freaking still recovers in time to get the 2H off.
A great strike for something, still going to be plus. 1 BP for Destiny to see how they use it.
Fireballs being deployed right here. Fogel just looking for that final hit.
Got him. All right, we are on the board.
A game. Immediately grabbing the water bottle he needs. Take a sippy right.
We are on the board.
He is sweat.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, these are close games right here. Finally, things going his way. And, honestly, playing offense very, very clean right now. He's playing around that BC so well. I think the last 2 BCs are definitely tried. Blocked by Fogel, and of course, now that they're minus, gets to keep his turn. Adding some broad tricks, the medium DP, reacting to the
Desalee is not getting these safe jumps.
I really like the little pickup as well there off of the heavy fireball catching Desalee's jumping attempts. Again, something that Fogel is very, very good and consistent at, is just always finding these
Do him. Do him. Do him again. Counter hit.
Oh! No, it doesn't work anymore! Okay, does find the scramble here though. There we go. Another round. Okay.
So much dropping.
Jump again, worked out. Gets a big whip punish on the fireball.
Also, in case I didn't say it before, Reverend, enjoy Catalina. Enjoy the power of the 2M. I'm sure you're more than happy to get the hell away from Percival.
Oh, that's big.
Nice. And when you've already got the corner, this almost fireball doesn't need any corner carry. It's going to lead to big damage. BT Gosha as well. Another throw, one more to do it. Oh, gets sniped out of the honor skill though. Firelight. Raging strike confirms. Destiny going to take the screen positioning here, no longer in the corner. But still in that life deficit. Okay.
Yeah, Fogel there opting to go for the chip.
Good dodge.
Didn't quite go for the right follow-up, but first to free value. It's coming.
We have a game 4.
Right 2-2 now. Up against Desalee.
We're starting to see why first to 3s can be so valuable. It's been pure destruction the first 2 games, and then the last 2 games has been all Fogel, Fogel.
My beloved.
That was cute.
He's getting cheeky. He's been using MVP as well. Just kind of saying, yo, Desley, you're asleep at the wheel. I can go for you.
Oh, the sweep. What the hell was that call out?
And yeah, using 5U as well. Desley looking at him in disgust.
Yeah, how dare
you guys did not get to see that on the player cam, but Desley looked over at Fogel after that 5U like, what is your problem?
Hey, what? Bro, come on, chill. Alright, Fogel's set point now.
Is Desley going to losers in like his first couple of matches?
Might be 6.
That'd be surprising.
Some momentum.
Far light infinites coming out. Fogel once again.
Gotta go for the throw at some point. Go for the throw, Desley.
Into a big extension right there.
Gotta go for the throw at some point. He's been holding all this pressure for the entire set, pretty much. Gotta go for a throw at some points.
Still has some life to spare.
Oh. Not dead. Nope. Go for the throw. Okay. At that point, sure, just go for a chip. But at some point, you gotta throw him. Final round.
Keeping the patient.
Burrow.
Far light to go, man, I'm telling you. Tries to go for the shimmy, tried to go for the Fogel special. He was definitely trying to go for the back dash to far heavy.
I don't care that her far L is slow. The range on that shit is disgusting.
Is being deployed, and Fogel finds himself in the corner. Next touch might actually kill him here. He's gonna have to hold the schmicks.
Yep.
Go for a throw.
TK arrows.
Go for a single throw, please. Oh, you spot dodged.
And Fogel gets up in disbelief.
Alright, he ended up not needing to do it. But at some point, you have to go for a throw. You cannot expect to. You cannot expect to win a bunch of matches and win a tournament if you refuse to press the throw button. At some point.
I'm pretty sure I played the. I feel like it was.
Pretty sure I recognized him from Elden Ring Night Rain.
Yeah, yeah. No. They were playing Avatar Belial though. Last when I played them. So this was like at some event. I don't know which one it was. It might have been UFA even. I can't remember.
And the A-Ring is under level 50. Well, I guess you got Galleon. I guess you got Galleon there pretty damn quick.
If someone is an Avatar Belial player, you can take the Avatar. You can take
either she's super easy, or you just kept going for throws, and the people below A rank had no ability to react to it. You know, one or the other. And I say that knowing that multiple times I don't react to it either, and I'm a GM. I think that's going to be safe on whiff. Yep. Plus on whiff, baby. Plus on fucking whiff.
Savage Rampage is like. It's plus on whiff.
It's plus on whiff.
Rune. I know, Rune. I know those videos from earlier, but thank you for saying that for me, since I was not here to say it. So why the hell is Saseo dressed up wearing a Salvatore beard?
Except play Anila, like gun to his head. Number one Anila fan will literally like rotate through the roster.
This is also the second Zoe we've seen.
Cannot be trusted. I've been saying it. He's a pretender, and right now he's repping the Zoe. Of course, a character that, all jokes aside, he has been a fan of for a while. He's a character that he has represented for quite a bit.
2 Niers, 2 Zoes.
Last time we saw him perform in tournaments, especially at Outplayed, we saw the Beatrix from him. But this time, going for the Zoe, and so far it's working out decently well. Of course, just got a perfect round here over Revenant.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Masaraga still has some pretty unique defensive options in the ultimate GFC. He's got the ultimate tackle, he has the ultimate savage ram. All his ultimate skills, basically. Yeah, can be used defensively, and they're all very threatening in their own ways. Yeah. But,
I'm feeling the Rodos on the wake up.
Yep. Yep. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? No.
Yep, sounds about right.
All right. Hell yeah. 6XL coming in, putting a lot of work for it.
A lot of things that can win you matches in the lower ranks, and even matches in the higher ranks is literally just some fundamentals paired together with like a single adaptation. Because a lot of people, especially in the lower ranks, do not know what adapting means. So the second you adapt to what they're doing, they will just keep doing it anyways because they don't know any better.
It doesn't matter. This character is so spooky, like his presence on the screen.
Which character is objectively the best answer to boss? Of so I'm told it's Luane actually.
There's not many places on the screen that is safe against him apart from like full screen. Like even the mid range, he's got some great options with like ultimate instinction and things like that.
What I'm told, Luane's like boss's worth matchup. If you think about it, Senin, everything Luane does is multi-hitting. So it's like, as weird as it sounds, it kind of makes sense because everything he does is multi-hitting pretty much. So again, it sounds weird, but in a weird way, it does make sense.
Very, very consistent at just keeping up the pressure right here.
And I mean, every time Vasaraga goes into the stance, you can basically call the ultimate wheel. And no matter what, and unless he goes for the throw to animation to get around the wheel will beat everything outside of ground slam without fully armor through it. So like at best, Vasaraga will trade with that, and since it's an ultimate move, he'll get a hard knockdown for it, so he'll be plus out of it.
Moving forward now for some reason.
So it's like, it sounds weird, but I can see it.
Gets challenged by Vittori, and he's going to be taking the second game here.
Let's go, Cloud.
Over Revenant. Vittori looking confident on
We'll swap over to watch Cloud, man.
Won that first round, and ever since then just has been struggling to get anything going, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially defensively, it is difficult. Again, he had great armor skills, but you need the space and time to use them, and Wattori not giving him anything to work with.
Both his EX, so the missiles, and the ultimate wheel are all multi-hitting.
Yeah. Very interested seeing what that says.
Oh my, wait,
nothing good, I'm sure.
Probably not. That is good though. The Grand Blue community, particularly the goats of copy passes, you love to see it.
Absolutely.
Boom. Back. Don't force. Activate. Elongated even. Reset.
400 times 5. Yeah, 5. It's safe. If it hits 5 times.
Tackle in the corner, gonna be extending with the Raging Strike, and that's gonna be Revenant.
It does 400 times 5 according to Dust Loop, so I'm just going to assume that means 500 damage. Or 5 times, assume that means 5 hits. So yeah, unless he goes for a throw to get the animation to try to get around it, or if he does the ground slam to try to fully armor through it, which honestly isn't going to be very good, then the wheel pretty much will beat just about everything Vasaraga tries to do in stance.
I did play him when he was bad, so I should just play him again now.
Cat, Percival's is only 1 hit.
And Revenant apparently, because they've been cooking up as well here. Right now though, Vittori,
depending on if you consider Zoe's fireball to be your dragon, that's only 1 hit. Grand is only 1 hit. Anila's is 3 hits technically because it's 3 sheeps.
Yep. Just get 1 game back.
So it's technically 3 hits.
It's definitely playing better as the set's gone on. Still not even close it out. All right.
4 sheeps? I thought it was 3 sheeps.
Exactly. On the counter, you're going to get that wall bounce as well. And that's a lot of damage, man. I remember when Basarago was one of the lower
If it is
damage
four, shows how little effort it is.
I don't remember that.
Oh, really?
I only remember like a Riot lying about it. That's the only thing that I remember.
That's crazy. All right.
Oh. It is 3 shapes.
That works. That's sick.
SBA. There we go. Very nicely done.
I thought that
Yeah,
was a
his ultimate projectile is one big boom.
We got a nice crouching Soulforge extension there from Revenant.
Yeah.
Taking the game here now over Vittori. Once again, fellas, we've been saying it all day. First 2-3 value. Every single game so far, pretty much, has been.
Yeah.
Someone goes down 2-0, would have been knocked out.
Yeah, yeah, true. Her ultimate arrow is only one hit as well. So there's a decent amount of one hit ultis.
An upset here, really. Maybe a higher chance for Nilla too.
Espectacular.
Go Cloud.
Los Lobos tienen la primera victoria. Coach Steve debe de estar muy atento a esto, porque insisto, Kevin podrá tener mucha fuerza, pero ante la agilidad de Hokuto Maru puede tener muchos problemas. Así que Cloud, a cambiar la estrategia, no jugó nada mal el jugador estadounidense, pero por algo su rival va adelante.
Totalmente de acuerdo, así que iniciamos con un
I mean, you're not wrong.
Tenemos un poquito de la oportunidad de presionar contra pared, sin embargo, Hakudan, buena respuesta, poco a poco acercándonos. ¿Qué es? ¿Qué viene? Agarre, golpe. ¡Oh, no! Pues viene un red blow, una barrida. Segundo red blow, no abusemos.
Gotta root for Cloud. Gotta root for Cloud when he's on stream, so.
No fue suficiente, well punish. Nos cambiamos de lado. ¡Hay barra!
Oh, he was dead.
And
he died anyways.
Se guarda los recursos de Gio, quiere llevarse.
Because the winner of this tournament goes to the EWC, and so I'm obviously rooting for Cloud here, and Coach Steve is currently in Grand Finals winner side, so if Cloud so obviously rooting for Cloud to win this, and then if Cloud loses, rooting for the Coach Steve to pull out the win and qualify.
Esto le va a doler muchísimo a Cloud.
Hay barra.
Que está a punto de caer.
Una barrita. Cayendo del empty low, sí señor. Aquí vamos a ver si un golpe más. Falla el agarre. Cloud intenta avanzar como para cambiarse de lado, hacer un dash. No es suficiente para detener a De Gio. Tenemos 2 victorias, 2 puntos sobre Cloud en este momento. Se nota, se escucha la porra. Están apoyando a De Gio. Es el último jugador que nos queda de la TAM.
Así es, el último representante del continente latinoamericano, De Gio.
This is bad.
En contra de Cloud y sueña porque
this is bad.
Y sueña con acariciar ese boleto rumbo al.
Yeah, this is the one Diaphone. This is one the Diaphone was at. Diaphone got knocked out in 5th. Diaphone got knocked out in either 5th or 7th. I'm not sure which. I think 7th actually. Nice. Not nice. Oh, he was dead. Okay. Nice. Kill him.
No, era gastarlo, lo necesitaba Cloud, le urgía ganar una ronda porque lo estaban aniquilando totalmente, borrando del mapa y con esto vuelve un poco a la pelea. Veremos si este es el combustible que necesitaba o solamente es un placebo para calmar la inminente victoria de De Gio.
2 barras, tiene los recursos, aquí viene la primer Ignition gastado.
The meaty heavy kick.
Apertura para De Gio, el daño que se está llevando Cloud es brutal. Ni el rol, se lo estaba esperando, De Gio estaba listo. Aquí viene con una
Good tech.
Un poquito de shooting que bajamos. El ritmo no es suficiente. Último round. Este es el match.
Cloud, no.
Vámonos.
Oh no, dude. Okay, he dropped it. Good. Oh no. He's gonna spend something here probably. Light tornado. Cloud's one hit from death. He was dead.
Esto se va a acabar. Y con una victoria perfecta, De Gio asciende a la gran final.
Cloud,
Está enfrentando a Coach Steve y sueña con llegar al mundial.
Brutal.
Cloud, no.
Comienza el juego agresivo. Mantiene la distancia correcta. ¿Sabes lo que
All right, let's go, Coach Steve.
Esperando los counter hit con el crouching. Sí, sabe que
Dawn Patrol starts
If
with
Cloud can't do it, I want you to finish it up.
Down the line, that's meditation. Straight to my shift, do the rounds, get the lowdown, set a broken wrist, refuel, rounds again, pressure, blood pressure, clock out, clip in, do it again tomorrow.
Okay, while the ads are playing.
Depends how the next game goes. Oof. Okay, be patient, trying to wait out for the GSG maybe.
He did say BSG.
Depends how the next game goes. Oof. Okay, be patient, trying to wait out for the GSG maybe.
Okay, no. I'm not sure what he said. Wait out the something.
I like how that animates even when you hit people like in Narnia.
Yeah, it's a 6 super.
Yep. Engineer of Vittori out of Dragon Leader though.
This is still one of my favorite combos in the entire game, though. By the way.
Patient, trying to wait out for the GSG maybe.
Him doing heavy lightning into 2H, into dragon fire breath, into super a mile in the sky. I love that combo. I don't know why, I just love that combo.
But might not need it, as once again Vittori is just putting on the hurt in the corner right here. Revenant getting caught out once again, and that should be it for the round. Vittori once again finding himself on set point.
Yeah, very nicely played. Just getting that right side on the corner.
I know.
With Revenant.
How you doing by the way? That's my Nilsen. How you doing?
Maybe they can get Grant big hit, get the momentum going, but once again, 6XL pressure coming through.
Yeah, if Zoe still played set play like she did in vanilla, I would definitely be considering playing her myself. All the dragon mix-up setups, but unfortunately they removed them for this game, which is incredibly disappointing.
Gonna be getting Revenant out of the situation, but we are right back into the corner. It's calling once again. Vittori gonna be going for the forward F-150 enter this time again to just conserve pressure up.
Oh, trying to get the old mixing going. The tackles there, still has a bit of armor, but
and you're dead.
Vittori gonna close it out. 3-1. Very nicely played.
Yeah, but still
really they did a commercial break right before grand finals.
We haven't really gotten to see all that much.
Why?
We have seen it. We have seen the character over on the NA side of things. Of course, shout out to
What tournament does a commercial break right before grand finals?
Who's been putting in a ton of work.
That's evil.
And definitely feels rewarded, I'm sure, with the latest balance patch here with Galleon and these recent balance changes.
Patch, I suppose.
Yep.
That is evil.
I feel like for me, Basarago is more than grappler. You know, he's not really about putting you in a position where he's threatening you. You know,
no, he's just a terror, man.
He's just a big man.
Yeah, he's just a large man, a large lad.
Yeah, yes. Overhead throw.
Like there are some characters
all the fun set play mix up options you could do. But they removed them, which is disappointing. Lucilia Zeta.
Are you excited for the second half?
And just like that, all the people are gone.
We have had some fantastic grab do already. It's been Dugun on the Zeta versus Order Shadow on the Lucilius.
Should be a fantastic one. Obviously, Danik's been running the bracket as well. Doing God's way at any TO event like this. Absolutely. Shout outs to them for obviously getting that sorted. And they're going to be running it down in set as well. They're going to show you. They're going to call you to the match, call you for your pool, sit you down in your setup and go, you're this me now, son. You're this me and my Zeta. Look at this man.
Damn Braves and another 45. You too, man. I'm sure you were happy to see. I'm sure you were pretty happy to see Realize make it as far as he did at CEO, huh?
No way for that part to kill off, but we do see a nice start to this round, though a fantastic counter hit to be able to drop it through there. Rondo actually gonna keep the station. I kinda like it. Get the dash buttons in. Playing it a little bit
That's a yes, I guess.
The Thea is definitely a character that has been seeing some nerfs. You know, you used to have that incredibly ignorant, you just get to 5 blade level, and you just get to instantly kill your opponent off of every touch. They nerfed blade level in quite significantly. You can't just be resisting all your projectiles anymore just to get that blade level up. And
also, shout out to the fact that Zeta just got nerfed in the last patch, and then realized immediately qualifies for top 8 winners. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You cannot lie. That is pretty good.
He still has something going for himself. His older shadow even says up right here.
Yeah, he is definitely still a fantastic character. Second probably into this Zeta method as well. Obviously, you got some of them long normals, like you mentioned, like the Jesus kick. But obviously, the use
I know.
well, like you can use
But I know. This one definitely hurt though. I honestly think that this nerf hurt far more than the parry nerf did. Because she needed the fuzzy way more than Grimnir did. The loss of the fuzzy definitely hurt Grimnir, but definitely hurt Zeta worse. Good punish.
He goes for that thing a lot.
I have to go into my counter stance. I have to bounce into the air and pogo.
All right. This is the last pause. This is the last pause of Grand Blue before we watch the rest of Grand Blue. Okay, this is the last one. But let's go, Coach! All right. If Coach is in winner's side, if he wins this, he is in the EWC.
Excelente rango, muy rápidas y no, bueno, nos cambiamos de lado, un close C y aquí comienza el juego pesado de Hokutomaru, intentando adivinar qué va a hacer en el rol. Muy bien, a ver si puede conseguir algo de poke. Estamos metiendo mucho las manos.
This is a bad start though.
Este 5C esperado para The Gio, el Wild Punish,
nice.
Un poco de checks. Esto también ha sido del juego fuerte de Coach Steve.
Sí, cuidado, viene con esos saltos de Gio, con este agarre está cada vez más cerca de tener la primera de las muchas rondas que necesita ganar si es que quiere ser campeón el día de hoy, el gran jugador peruano. Cuidado, se acerca peligrosamente, el trade en el aire. Coach Steve atacaba, pero ya
For almost 2 years has been a winner's son selling grilled meats and homemade sides. Then parking lot of the gas station to be a block from apartment. Interesting.
Cuidado. También hay algo de poke, pero viene el Wild Punish. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Ow.
Aprovechando, tenemos daño por parte de Kevin. Oh my god. Una entrada más. El overhead. El air to air. No.
Bueno.
Espérate, ¿te lo había dicho, Chesito? Tiene un command grab, Kevin.
I like how Aseo just randomly starts throwing in a bit of English.
Desarrollas tu juego, pero cuando Coach Steve desarrolla el suyo, se acabó la aventura, Haseo. Daño, opciones, mix-ups, agarres. De Gio tiene una misión muy complicada, más no imposible.
¡Qué respuesta!
Oh no.
Pero no había confirmación, se vende Coach Steve en este último intento de hacer el ignition. Aquí vamos, un poquito de
nice.
Intenta responder, espera. Tienes que ser cuidadoso en el momento en que ves a Hokutomaru haciendo la finta en el aire.
No guard cancel on that.
Wild Punish.
Oh. That doesn't kill.
Show está asegurando el daño. De Gio quiere cerrar, intenta el ruedo. Pone el alma en el ruedo, mi chefcito, y no funciona.
Alright, it's only one game.
Primera de 3 victorias que necesita
We're
Gio para
understanding.
el reset bracket.
I may have been born in California. I may have been born in California, and I may have taken Spanish in high school. But that was 13 years ago. I cannot follow shit that they are saying. The only thing I can follow is what's going on in the game.
Aquí está con todavía aprovechando todos los Cs necesarios. Busca un red blow. Excelente respuesta.
Good backdash.
Backdash en este momento. El Wild Punish. Ahí va. Ciérralo.
Super.
Aquí
Kill.
vamos y dice,
Let's go.
¿Cómo no?
Coach Steve tiene una nueva ronda a su favor, jugando con
Butcher and
precaución, jugando de
Rich,
manera cauta.
I
Hoy,
am
máxima distancia de ese golpe fuerte. Cuidado, viene desde el aire de Gio. Excelente tech.
God damn. And you just found out about this, Rev? Sounds like you just got a new favorite spot.
Hay buenos just defense, solo buscar qué quiero hacer en esto. Solamente esperar, recuperar algo de vida. Aguas. Los está brincando correctamente de Gio, se lo está esperando. Hay una barra para él.
I'm sure.
Vamos directo, agarre, pero vamos a devolverlo, intentar continuar la presión contra pared. ¡A puro cheque! Just defense por parte de Gio. Excelente, pero hay reversal.
Tenemos el reversal nuevamente en la marca de la casa, el daño por parte del Kevin en manos de Coach Steve, el air to air bien dominado. Tech para evitar el wild punish. No, porque pudo haber sido todo.
Aguas, estoy viendo mucho wild punish en este momento. Hay trade.
Oh, you're dead.
Viene brincando.
Not dead.
Coach B, el chip damage. Sobre la mesa conseguimos el punish completo y vámonos.
Fair enough, Reverend. Fair enough.
Probably
Probably also a good thing because as good as all that sounds, it's probably a situation where eat that too much and time to check into a hospital.
Buscaba dos de manera consecutiva, error, Haseo, y aquí podría ser. Podría ser porque tiene el hidden, porque tiene todos los recursos y ahí está.
Super ultra mega super red blow incoming. In the face.
Suficiente en esta ocasión.
Se queda casi en
One more hits. Overhead. Nope, not overhead. Oh, okay, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, starting to be less fine, but we're still fine. All right. Oh, that was death. If he got the nice, good guard cancel. If he got the standing light kick before he went for the close heavy punch, Coach Steve was dead there. Fortunately for Steve, he missed the light kick. Let's go, Coach.
La gran final también tiene su medidor de ref y está a punto de entrar en
I didn't hear the oh no. Did it go off?
Que tienen estos dos jugadores.
Completamente de acuerdo, así que estamos más que emocionados para esta gran final. Es que es refrescante ver a Kevin en este momento y ni se diga. Por parte de Coach Steve, entramos con overhead, da igual punish. Muy bien, 8, 9. Uy, bueno.
Nice.
Rodamos, estamos rodando, estamos en el juego, chef.
Ojo, se viene a la ofensiva Coach Steve, la marca de la casa. No ha bajado las revoluciones de un momento, pero tampoco
de It's fine. Nice. You're dead.
Coach Steve dando
Come on, Coach.
Como su nombre lo indica.
Está descargando, está haciendo down low en este punto del torneo, mi querido chef. Oh my god, ok, nos estábamos esperando mejor el Hell Rotor. Hay respuesta, hay
nice,
daño.
come on, Coach.
Perfectamente bien establecido en este momento, Kevin. Coach Steve está buscando.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Al menos esto alivia algo de la presión.
Sí, logra quitarse
that was scary.
Puede empezar con los proyectiles, ya cortó distancias nuevamente. Coach Steve viene con doble brinco desde el aire de Gio. Agarre nuevamente, no se arriesga Coach Steve. La regla dorada.
Nice.
Uy,
oh, the drop.
Acaba a mixear para agarrar desprevenido al rival. Uy, eso fue muy peligroso. Ojo, ahí tiene la entrada. Tiene que hacer la máxima cantidad de daño, Haseo.
El chat se está volviendo loco, chef. Sí, lo que está haciendo Coach Steve es impresionante.
Hits and does damage. So guard cancels in this game, Sueño, basically is when you do a just defend. So those green flashes, you can at the cost of meter, you can cancel it into specials.
Hasta la barra,
se va el SPG.
Y que ha sido también aprovechado por parte de Gio Haseo. Los hidden gear más determinantes del torneo los hemos visto en manos del jugador peruano. Aquí se va a acabar porque hay barra.
Super nice. One more game, Coach.
No puede ser, no puede ser. Aquí vamos, Coach.
One more game, Coach.
Está analizando. Tiene las dos victorias ya sobre de Gio.
One more game.
Pero necesita respirar, necesita bajarle el ritmo a su rival. Coach Steve está jugando a un nivel espectacular.
One more game, Coach EWC.
Buscando la mejor estrategia porque quiere mandar a Perú.
One more game.
One more. Están apoyando con todo. Una más para Coach Steve. Sin embargo, dice:
nice.
No puedes, Gio. Se puede recuperar. Eres el hombre de los combats.
El comeback.
Sorry, it could have been much worse. Could have been much worse there. Okay, again, could have been nice.
En el mundial queremos ver a Perú, pero si Coach Steve nos lo impide, pues ¿quién somos nosotros para negarle el gran nivel que está mostrando? Excelente Wild Punish, no logra convertirlo en combo.
Nice, okay.
Daño, mi querida Haseo. Muchos castigos, los dos jugadores arriesgando demasiado.
Ha funcionado el backdash en este momento para De Gio, exactamente.
Banning it.
Una barra
Okay, non-throw range though. Can still take a throw. Cannot take a throw anymore.
Ok, se mantiene. Ahí está, no sé. Está muy dividido el público aquí en vivo. El público en el chat. Aquí está. Puede ser, está buscando opciones, un shimmy, no funciona. De Gio está siendo muy paciente, quiere buscar los castigos.
Totalmente, ojo, mucho juego aéreo por parte de Gio.
Curse my own character with a double jump, but he's dropping combos.
Esta puede ser la victoria que ponga el 2-2. Ojo, De Gio no puede bajar el ritmo, pero cuenta los brincos que está haciendo. No se está animando a hacer anti-airs, Coach Steve.
Está buscando acercarse. ¿Qué? Wild Punish, evasivo, suficiente esperando en teleport. Se levanta soltando golpes.
It's fine, we're still alive, it's fine. Good block with the...
No!
We're going to game 5.
Te lo dije, Haseo. Apostó todo Gio por el juego aéreo. Le está funcionando.
Come on, coach.
Otra victoria. Vámonos al quinto enfrentamiento que podría
Come on, coach.
O podría darnos una
Bring it back for game 5. Bring it back for game 5.
Chicos, gracias. Sentimos su hype hasta acá. En el chat están locos, vueltos locos. Están de Coach Steve. Sin embargo, aquí también en el público.
Bring it back.
Toda la gente que
Bring
está
it back for
jugando
game
videos
5, coach.
muy
You can do it.
importante, chicos. Esto podría ser un parteaguas. O ya tenemos la victoria para el The City.
You can do it, coach.
O simplemente aquí tenemos el Reset Chef.
Risedo campeón, eso es lo que significa este enfrentamiento, mi querida Haseo. Y como tú lo dices, el chat está vuelto un apoyo para los dos jugadores. Vamos
Come
a ver
on, coach.
por celebrar, además del jugador que se irá al mundial, porque los fans también están felices y les agradecemos que nos acompañen en la transmisión a través del canal de la Gema, porque la Gema es la crema a las más de 2,000 personas que están presenciando.
Muy bien, chicos.
Double rare blow incoming.
Yep.
That does so much damage, dude.
Adiós. Tenemos el empty low, crouching B. Aquí viene Hokutomaru. Comienza la presión, está contra pared. No alcanza a brincar, ya está.
Come on, coach. Bring this back. Nice, okay. Okay, you can bring this back. You can bring this back. Nice. Okay, good tech. Damn freaking crouching C. Damn freaking crouching C.
Aquí vamos, cargando la segunda barra poco a poco. Tenemos que ser pacientes.
Nice anti-air.
Counter hit. Tenemos el red blow. Excelente. Vamos directo.
Get him out of SPG. I agree.
Adivina, adivinador. Recuerda, tengo Command Grab, puedo rodar.
I caught the short hop.
Alcanzar a brincar el hit show. Tiene demasiado hitbox. No puedes.
Okay, we still got the lead this round.
Ojo, ojo.
Nice.
Buen reversal por parte de Coach Steve tratando de encarcelar nuevamente a su oponente en la esquina.
Mashed again. Oh, dropped it.
Salva de un castigo espeluznante.
Oh no.
Otra vez desde el aire. La entrada favorable para el jugador peruano, mi querida Haseo. Cerca de resetear el bracket.
Wow, he's spending it.
That's
surprising.
Estamos en este rango, es el round.
Nice throw.
No, respeta, va directo por agarre. Comienza con
Nice.
¡Sí lo logra!
Kill him.
Último round.
One more round, please, coach. Do not let this get reset. Do not let this get reset, please, coach. Good match. Do not let this go reset. I don't care. I can't either. Just listen to me rooting for Coach Steve instead. No! We're not dead while we're hit. Bring this back, coach. Bring it back.
Y tenemos
Dang it.
reset para De Gio. Final, mi querida Haseo.
We can still win. We can still win. It's all good. It's all good. We can still win.
Mira, le da la mano.
It's all good. We can still win.
Reconoce, está siendo espectacular. No, bueno. No me quiero acabar la garganta porque también.
It's all good. We can still win.
Lo amerita totalmente.
Todavía nos queda una buena chamba.
And I promise we'll get back to Granblue. I promise we'll get back to Granblue after this. But come on, coach. We can still win this. You can still bring this back. No problem. We still bring this back.
Gio tenía que ser súper agresivo en ese round, tenía que tomar la iniciativa y conseguir este tan codiciado reset. Chicos, se consigue y ahora sí, lo siento, solo nos quedan ver si nos vamos parejos, conseguimos las 3 victorias, ahora sí vamos a tener un campeón para The City of the Cream. ¿Quién logra conseguir todos estos puntos?
Come on, coach.
¿Quién se va para el World Champion?
Come on, coach. This reset is yours. All right, this reset is yours. Let's go, coach. Come on. Come on.
Y eso es lo que te brinda, pero ojo, porque vuelve a ponerlo en segunda posición.
Do not let this double jumping rat beat you.
Esta es la estrategia de Gio que ha funcionado perfectamente, intentando matar frames con el Sanane, haciendo la finta en el aire. Cuidado con esos Just
That was good, Aaron.
Aquí vamos poco a poco. Coach Steve necesita ser un poco más paciente. Hay counterfeit, los shuriken. Excelente salto neutral para hacer el wild punish al agarre.
Okay, doesn't put him in SPG yet. Okay, now he's in SPG. That's good. That's fine though.
Pero no hay barra, chef.
No hay suficiente recurso como para acabar.
Good mash.
Combo sencillo por parte de Kevin. Nuevamente Coach Steve a la ofensiva. El golpe débil que no le permite.
Keep him locked in the corner. Love it. Nice.
Bajo ese command grab, Haseo.
That's a lot of damage.
Estamos trabajándolo. Creo que vamos bastante bien en este momento, Chefcito. Tenemos una sola barra para Coach Steve y una barra para The Gio. Sin embargo,
do not miss a beat. Let's go.
Wild Punish, vamos a ver qué tal. Adiós al rango. No hay más reflow para Coach Steve en este momento, en este round.
Ojo, la esquina totalmente propiedad de Gio. Castigo. Esta ronda la tiene que concretar Hokuto Maru. Tiene que ahorrar recursos. Vamos a ver, creo que puede invertir una barrita. Efectivamente. El overhead y de Gio.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It is okay.
Muy importante, nos estamos yendo demasiado cerrados.
We're even on meter here. Look at the game. Round 3. We just lost SPG.
Una barra para ambos y listo para el hard knockdown. Presión, adivinar. Suelta los
chips,
está haciendo las adivinanzas.
That sucks.
No es suficiente. Conseguimos el cambio de lado, un poco más de daño. Counter hit, cambia de lado una vez más, pero no consigue la entrada.
Hoy buscaba ahí de manera peligrosa el anti-air con golpe débil, pero la movilidad aérea de Gio no se lo permite. Ahí está, tierra. Con esto la consigue, con esta tiene el punto y con esto de Gio pone el 1-0 en la gran final ya reseteada.
No lo sé. Demasiado rápido el rematch. No estoy viendo descanso por parte de Coach Steve.
Puede ser un error, puede estarlo tomando con demasiada adrenalina y eso le impide tomar un poco de respiro porque De Gio está en un ritmo espectacular y le urge a Coach Steve un poco de oxígeno, un poco de calma para tratar de calmar a este ninja que va por todo.
Exacto, ni se diga con los Just Defense on point en este momento. Sin embargo, el air to air
guys, we're in trouble.
Ni siquiera
we're in trouble.
Son las opciones perfectas para De Gio.
Why did you do that? That's not
porque
gonna
está
kill.
siendo sumamente dominante en cada round y ni se diga.
Guys, we're in trouble.
Un cross-up brutal y es que ya incluso le empezó a fallar la defensa Coach Steve. Había parado casi todos los intentos de cross-up, pero ahora De Gio está entrando como si fuera su casa. Los castigos de Wild están yéndose para Hokuto Maru. El ritmo de Coach Steve ya no es el mismo que cuando inició la gran final.
Totalmente de acuerdo. Otra vez no podemos alcanzar a brincar correctamente el Hit Show. Tiene demasiado rango. Poco a poco solo una barra para Coach Steve. Ese reversal tan codiciado pero muy peligroso. No lo quieres hacer arriesgado, pero te está forzando a tomar decisiones De Gio.
Sin duda, nuevamente la velocidad, la agilidad innata de Hokuto Maru está resultando demasiado fuerte para la fortaleza por
Bring this back up. Alright, sweep into sweep. Get the knockdown.
Buscaba una tercera entrada.
Oh no, it's kind of hard.
Nuevamente tenemos el red blow. Esto va a ser todo, Haseo, porque hay barra. De Gio pone el 2-0 y está cada vez más cerca de llegar al mundial.
The coach is falling. The coach is falling.
¿Qué creen? Esto ya es el reset, ya es la gran final. Así que esto define si en dado caso De Gio es el nuevo, es el campeón del City of the Cream.
Cerca, Haseo, pero tiene que concentrarse. Ahora sí, Coach Steve toma una
This is
pausa,
the last chance for EWC. Come on, coach.
Acomodar las ideas y por primera vez en todo el torneo.
Bring this back.
Mi querida Haseo, llegó desde winners, pero
We've seen a million reverse 3-0s. We've seen multiple of them today already. All right, this is how we want to start. This is how we want to start.
Va directo
Meaty. All right, good. Gets him out of SPG. Better. Keep him locked down. Counter hits. He is dead. All right, more of that. All right, 5 more rounds of that. All right, 5 more rounds exactly like that. All right, 5 more rounds exactly like that. That's what we want to see.
Una más y poner una victoria a su nombre de Gio todavía en la senda rumbo a el mundial. Se lo toma con calma, viene con el agarre.
Nice.
El
Good escape.
al nivel 1 por parte de Coach Steve para quitarse la presión. Se adelanta buscando el Mitty y le cede a Gio la misma opción.
Muy bien, intentando ir por el empty low otra vez. Se lo está esperando un poco más Coach Steve. Viene
Good
el
JDs.
el shimmy. Oh no, otra entrada grande. Aquí viene.
He's dead if he spends it. No, do not spend it.
Rueda para atrás, pero esto no le funciona. No
Counter hit. No, don't confirm.
De Gio está on fire, está atento con esto para llevarse el round. Esto ya es el match point para torneo, chef.
Punto para
Come on.
torneo para De Gio.
Nope, you can do it, coach.
Una sola victoria de conseguir el tan ansiado boleto rumbo al mundial. Tiene la entrada, pero no
win the round. It's 2-1, and we're in business. Just gotta win this round. Good end here.
Desde el aire, pero ahora Coach Steve va a tener una buena entrada. Hace tiempo que no tenía una de este tipo.
Oh no. Eso significa
Nice.
barras para ambos. Muy importante.
Lockdown, nice.
Utilizar los recursos en este momento. El Hidden Gear
Okay, we're good. Nice.
Aquí vamos,
Keep him jailed, keep him jailed.
Parte de Coach Steve esperando, recuerda, hay reflow. ¿Lo puede responder? Todavía están ambos en el rango de
Nice.
RPG. En la entrada para Coach Steve.
One hit.
Retrocede, no mete botón.
No!
Cuidado, esta es la opción que estaba buscando De Gio.
It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. One hit he dies. One hit he dies.
La siguiente entrada puede ser la última. El aire totalmente dominado por Tomaru. Los golpes, Gaseo puede ser para cualquiera.
Hay 2 barras en este momento para Coach Steve.
One throw.
Hay throw. Cuidado, que siente aéreo. Muy bien, esperando.
No!
De Gio, campeón de Ciudad de la Crema, consigue el pase al mundial y ahí está con la bandera de su país. Coach Steve se queda con la segunda posición. De Gio, créelo, hermano, créelo. Estás en el mundial.
And the Gio goes to EWC, and Coach unfortunately goes home.
Fue desde loser brackets y todo lo que consigue. Mira, por favor. Se hinca, agradece, chicos. Gracias a todos los que creyeron en De Gio. Desde Perú.
And back to Grand Blue.
Like a shovel knight main in Rivals 1. But it's always actually working out, getting themselves out of the corner.
We're so stressing me out. I wanted Coach to win. I wanted to see Coach Cloud or Diaphone get that spot. Yeah, freaking Tomorrow players.
Yeah, again, I tell you, this man is an addict. You cannot stop Rhapsody.
I hate blocking. I love Rhapsody.
Simple as.
Simple as. Ooh, big on the BC spot.
Kevin, I don't think he's ass, but he's definitely mid to high. He's definitely mid to high, if I remember correctly.
Oh, on the BC, it's as well.
The parries.
Danik's in control.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think Kevin's like mid to high. But Hokutomaru is top tier. Is top tier. Yeah, for Grand Blue, this is pools. Because there's only 50 something people in this tournament. It goes from pools straight to top 8. So today was pools. That's what we're watching now, and then tomorrow is top 8s, which I might watch, or which we might be doing a watch party of on Monday, since there's a chance that I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, depending on what time I get back from chain shifts. What's up, Dragalia?
Got a second one on the first. This is flying by so fast.
Yeah, Kevin does huge damage when he gets that super combo off. The issue was those definitely the issue is that doesn't seem to happen very often.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think Kevin's mid tier. T-Zoc is definitely the worst character in Fatal Fury.
Nice answer back from Morgan, but another Rhapsody out. He's standing to carry over into the corner. Find a really
good seeing you today, Dragalia. Even though the few words that you said to me, I could barely hear you because you were talking very quiet.
Expending all those bravery points early just to keep Order Shadow in the corner, but this also means, of course, that he is one hit away from death, like one decent hit away from death right here. But the conversion into Paradise Lost would absolutely be able to do it. Danix once again get cheeky with it.
Oh,
the U-Tessera doesn't quite get the follow-up. That could have been it, and Danix once again finds another round, and it's going to be putting himself in
Says playing a little strange. It's pools. What do you expect?
It's unfortunate that the teleport hit him late, as it did. A little bit awkward around, obviously the spot.
I'm talking about gyro. Fair enough.
Definitely in Order Shadow's head that had missed. Trying to poke out in though. Another Rhapsody just for the
I talk less in real life than I do here on stream for obvious reasons. But I definitely talk a lot more IRL now compared to back in the day, primarily because you know, talking with you, talking so much 6 days a week on stream. So I definitely talk a whole lot more now than I used to. Forced to come out of my shell, you know. But now me and Dragalia have to fight first match of top 8 tomorrow, because Dragalia freaking decided to enter the tournament so late he didn't get seeded. And I gotta fight against him at the exact same time I'm playing top 8 for Fatal Fury. So that should be funny. Looking forward to seeing all them all the production people stressing out about how to get that taken care of.
Fortunately, it's trapped in the corner at the moment. Nice DP once again. Late on
literally going Ninja.
Yeah, also the PC there as well from
You're 12 seed?
You can see the adaptation here. You can see the defensive.
Oh, did they reseed you last minute or something?
Once again, calls out the BC attempt.
Because when I looked a few days ago, you were seeded to go 0-2, so I just assumed you were one of the lowest seeds. Because 12th place definitely, because 12th seed definitely doesn't go 0-2.
Another Rhapsody comes out.
Send the Beyblade out though. Send. Ooh, Margaret?
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, you did get reseeded.
But again, we're seeing the first scenario. We're seeing
Such a Gala, you won 3-2 in both. You won 3-2 in both your last 2 matches. Goddamn.
So, Order Shadow now definitely looking a lot more confident, looking a lot more comfortable with the situation right here.
Yeah, you did get reseeded. Okay, never mind.
Another Rhapsody.
Yeah, so you did actually get seeded. Okay. Unfortunately, you still got seeded in my pool to where the two of us are fighting. Unfortunately, where the fools are fighting first in top 8, but it is what it is.
You know, sipping on the strong zero in this heat probably would knock us out. I can tell you that much. Maybe it's for the better.
It would have went down too easy. Way too easy.
You're not supposed to win that bad, huh? Yep, gotta show up at 10 a.m. Hey, you could have lost to near Gojira or to Chemo, eliminate yourself, and you could have showed up whenever you wanted.
Yeah, again, I really do think that it's just down to Order Shadow adapting to the defensive patterns quite a bit right here. Right now does find himself in the corner for Cecilius as a character without a leaderless reversal, so he does have to hold some of the offensive shenanigans here. And then as a character, he definitely puts on a lot of pressure.
Prominence on Divo.
That's in a fantastic position, and I like finally reading that DP. It's been a massive one for Order to use every time. Yeah, of course, you see the tentacle for those DP straight out of it. Read it this time around, though. Danix once again on set point to move on in this pool. Surprisingly close game.
Yeah, I mean, Danix definitely could have also found the kill there off of the punch just because that UDP from Basilius is unfathomably minus. Like, it is really, really minus, more so than you'd expect. So you can usually get some real big punishes on it. Only got the far line, but still looking good. Danix in the corner. We're going to be cooking up right here. Order Shadow though, finding a good match. Going to be able to extend towards the mid-screen, going for the duo and for Link as well. Gets the hard knockdown.
But too late now, so yeah, you go. So yeah, so you're just gonna have to show up at 10 a.m. to fight me.
That's gonna be 75% gone with tinkering with the edge of this combo. Unfortunately, it will reach its limit, but a really nice 2U just to get a little bit of mix-up into just a simple throw into the end. Danik securing it right there.
Yeah, sometimes the little throw is all you need, and that's gonna be.
And I gotta fight someone named Junk Dog for Fatal Fury.
Really started to bring things back after that, and now Danix will be advancing here. Of course, it's always nice to see him in these brackets because he's someone who does so much work for the community and who's always repping, especially the German-speaking community. He's always #1 cheerleader for us as well. So I'm always happy to have him around.
As long as you don't obliterate me 3-0 again like you did in Paragon 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, the entirety of what is the German FGC Alpha Grand Blue for UFA, and obviously
Fair to go for. I'm in top 8 winners. So both of those are happening at 10 o'clock tomorrow.
doing a great job at it.
So I'll be going back and forth for the I'll be going back and forth for the top 8s.
Why not go for
Beelzebub 2B.
The fucking
I got told that I should play Avatar Belial for top 8 tomorrow since I played Avatar Belial for my second match of pools today.
New tattoo, why not go for it? You got that range.
He's rotating. Bub's definitely a character that's he's just gyrating. The oopsie gyration. But yeah, Bub's definitely a character who is very good at controlling space. And to be, can't really make that much use of a lot of her kind of extended range against this character just because Bub's is so good at zoning with KS Caliber and the black side. Can be very annoying.
I'm the same Bubs.
It very much stands it into it.
I barely played Bubs.
Yeah, obviously Nexus now.
There's really not that much. There really wasn't all that much to miss.
About it, you're into block now. You have to wait for Gideon to react. You're gonna have to find that.
Not really. I've done okay at it.
Ooh, never mind. The AU hit, dive kick miss.
I made top 64 for both Comma Breaker and CEO, but Comma Breaker I lost to Shan one round prior to top 48, and then at CEO I DQ'd out of Fatal Fury to focus on Grand Blue. So I'm okay at it. I'm not those guys who were making top 8 in Mexico. I'm not as good as them, but I'm alright at the game though. We'll see how tomorrow goes for both games. And everyone told me I have to bring Mudkip, so I guess I'm bringing Mudkip tomorrow.
Really good at every game that he touches quite quickly. He's also a really strong City of the Wolf player, like we were playing earlier.
That's going.
He's just so good, and it's always fun to watch him.
That was crazy. I was enamored by Nexus.
Yeah, we'll see.
Over into the corner there.
Mainly just waiting for 2 SKO, so. Lewayne!
Oh boy. I can already smell tuning in the chat.
Yeah, the people at Changeship told me yes I should bring Mudkip, and then when I asked my Discord should I bring Mudkip, multiple people said yes, so I guess I'm bringing Mudkip tomorrow.
Bam! What bam? It's gonna be great. Nexus.
Nexus, yeah. Believe in victory. There we go. Gideon switching to Lewayne, switching to El Fujitivo. We are getting into things. Keno, I'm sure you're happy about the situation. Coming at you.
I'm very, very happy. A lot of dash 5 H's being used. Big on that counter. Really nice parry to get out of that situation, though. For big DC, you don't need to be stuck there. And just use the noise to get pressured into the corner. Bounce off the wall. We've got Super just in time, but we're not going to go for it, though. Go for the reset. Go for the mix. He's saving the ball. Normal counter coming out. The one's the exit, and I like the response
Let's go
going straight
punish.
to the triangle. No messing about here, but let's guess on your reactions. Let's see if we've got you here. Not using the push into the corner, just trying to get something out of it. Maybe a bit of a reset as well, setting the rocket stand, getting some meals in.
Absolutely. Oh, Nexus missing the micro dash, sadly. Not quite getting the full extension, but just finds another crouching hit right there. And that's a really scary thing about.
Was going to say I've got no idea what the hell you're talking about, Torrance.
And of course, the bone wheel. We know it. We hate it.
It was the fact that it was the bone wheel put you into so much pressure. You have to BC on that. It's a late BC, so now you get counter hitters of the BC. It gives you enough time to not just confirm it with the dash H, but then the dash M. That felt evil. And that's what I like.
I'm always saying this, but like, if Bone Wheel was on any other character, they would be top 0. They would. It is so messed up. Imagine if like the Bubber had Bone Wheel. I would.
Pew.
Party time, people. It's party time indeed. As the HPA finds his mark here. Gideon the Great immediately evens us up right here. Nexus not looking as comfortable in the Lane matchup as he did against the Bubber.
It's funny as well, because obviously when 2B obviously fails
He is good.
Granblue itself, this is more favoured into obviously Gideon, like 2B's favour. It did so much to sort of take away a lot of the waves options. Obviously Bone Wheel was the only one that could really sort of keep 2B in sort of check, where you run full screen, you charge that meter with your bones. But the fact obviously we've seen the nerfs to change.
Really good setups. Great normals.
There's so much for Gideon and obviously the way now to get into it, and they're doing a fantastic job at just sort of keeping 2B kind of
The ability to heal himself.
High low, nice BC, bone wheel in, force the jump, rockets are plenty.
Bone wheel might be the second best projectile in the game, second best ultimate projectile in the game behind Percival's Flame Carpet.
Using the 6U to cancel it, slide in there for even more damage, and the nice 2H. Oh, but was quite ready for the pickup.
Certainly not trying to dash H out of it twice it up. It's going to punish them, but that's so good on the lane. Along with the laser, just knows that they'll get down. Very nice knowledge check coming out from Nexus right there. Let it go roll though, and that's last of your BGs. Movement coming through.
Does not have.
It's gonna be yeah. The thing is with 2B, her stuff actually starts scaling pretty hard towards the end of the combo, so I was a little scared. That actually barely killed.
That's fine. Not like it really mattered too much if he didn't kill anyways. He could have super, but 2B had so much health. Also 2B normals.
That is gonna hit straight to the corner. It's gonna allow for the setup as well. We've got to go for it, but we're a bit late on it. It's gonna give him the chance just to get out. Not gonna be able to get Kata laser off. We'll just see the chain to come in. Won't be able to end it just yet, but it's another setup for the 2B. Nexus with another option. DP out though.
Catapult getting shot by the vintage laser. Once again, coming through.
You're dead.
Joined up. My man is getting ripped up right there. And that's going to be SBA Pods. Crush a skull. Thank you.
What?
Fantastic one out from Nexus there. Yeah, just shutting Gideon down from eating food. Don't want that getting too out of hand.
Absolutely
not. This is where obviously 2B can sort of thrive. When you've got that life lead, Lane wants to start trying eating. You have so much sort of 2B
counter it
on the screen because they're playing a lot more passive now. You need to be active against this character. Boys coming in though, gonna be nice to the low. Unfortunately, dash H.
2B normals are something else.
By the big buttons of 2B. Just doing a fantastic job of just keeping Gideon under wraps.
Absolutely right there. Gonna be going into the HPA. Let's see, can he block this out? Has he read the document? So far it's looking like it. So far he's rolling through him. Gets caught right at the end and almost perfectly defended.
If you're able to react to the low, is there any reason not to be spot dodging him?
There we go, another heavy follow-up, and that's gonna be Nexus putting himself on set point right here.
Nexus doing a really good job of just shutting down a lot of Gideon's.
Is there any reason to crouch block the lows if you can react to it?
Dashing into that Kata laser though.
You're just taking chip damage for no reason.
Perfect to get in a counter hit on a raging strike attempt, but it looks like a BC instead on the overhead. Could actually kill here if we can get this well.
Watch the dome piece. We're going to be going into the HP. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're going for the full corner-to-corner experience right there. I like choosing that over winning the round. Just, you know.
I like Did you just hear what he just said? I like choosing. I like the fact that he chose doing this move instead of winning the round.
However, though, this might come back to bite Gideon the Great right here. Next, getting the offense going. HPA coming out.
Okay.
Again, let's see. To do the document needs to be invoked. Never mind.
Okay,
Watch your dome.
He almost did not live to regret that decision of not just winning the round.
But it's fine. We went for drills. Let's style it up. Let's show the maximum of what this character can do.
Absolutely.
Right from the BC counter as well. Gonna catch an extended hitbox.
Kind of like in the very first game where the Lancelot player dropped his kill combo to taunt.
A bit of health onto the board as well, and that's a throw into the corner. Another chance to set it up.
Now you're dead.
Nice block should be in for Gideon now. Are we gonna style once more? I think we are not. HPA.
Pew pew pew.
And there we go.
Game 5.
Honestly, like, I can't, like, as much as I hate playing against him, I can't bring myself to hate Luane because, like, the players love him so much, you know?
I was gonna say, who hates
I'm not
Luane?
like a Riot. My soul isn't quite that bitter. Every time I see people hype for this character, I can't help but smile, you know? I got a little bit of that left.
Yeah, first to three is something else sometimes.
Oh, Ryan a little too early. You're gonna get the full combo from that. As Nexus needs to start building that beta. SKL Page is just going to be looking a little low.
Oh boy.
On the 10, Nexus got the opportunity. Take this away from Gideon.
Absolutely.
Human Pyramid is back.
Not perfectly defended
Oh,
himself
God,
against it, and we will not see it today, apparently. Nexus going for the double jump.
Yep, that's fair.
Tried to go for the medium,
not dead.
But does not quite get the pickup right
Still
here.
not dead.
Yeah, gonna get out of that situation.
Oh, now dead.
But we find our opportunity. Gideon getting the stray hit. Chain that with the strike, and it's match point for Gideon.
Yeah, actually a set point for Gideon now. After, you know, being down quite a bit at the beginning of the set, but now he's just adapted. He's gotten in there, and Nexus fighting his way out of
Power
the
at the first of threes.
Deploying the pod.
Really nice BC. Get over to the other side. You're 10. Nexus trying to be quick with some of the lasers, though. Rockets are coming out, and I like the double jump attempt just to get over it. Use them big normals to try and control that space.
Yep.
Scooting in right there.
Ooh, still doing a really good job. Getting get the tackle. Gonna get set up after this.
Absolutely.
Oh, keep it dumb. We'll keep it safe. I like it.
Oh, that's punishable.
Punishable. Yeah, that was maybe a little funny there from Nexus. Maybe not intended. And they got it. Another HPA. Oh, my knees.
Fair enough, John. Just figure I'd ask, because like if you're able to react to him going low, is like, is there any reason not to just spot dodge with them? Because like I said, you're saving yourself unnecessary chip damage. But if you see the spot dodge and you think it's a low, blocking low will mean you won't die. So that's fair. So that is a very fair point. That is a very fair point.
Final round, ladies and gentlemen, here between Gideon the Great and Nexus.
Chat, we're giving you value here. This is the most that you could get from your Grand Blue offlines.
All the Grand Blue that you could ever ask for. Are you not entertained?
You woke up today and you said, I want to watch some Grand Blue. We're giving you some gosh darn Grand Blue.
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
Big grab him
What the hell?
Nice in. Another throw once more. Gideon on the ropes. HBA on 100% now if we want to get it out, and we certainly will. The wake-up option. Keep ourselves sensible. Oh, no! B-balling!
That is a big
No BP.
on the side of Nexus. But
Still no
BP.
BP.
A little too funny right there with the uncheck.
Oh, that should be dead.
Will be coming out. Pods.
And pew pew pew.
Was a little too early on the Rockets and Guard Crush situation. Nexus reading that and going to jump straight away, putting them in that punish.
This is 2B.
Doing a really
2B now. He did play. Beatrix now. He knows.
I'm just used to having it on to watch live chat reactions or the type. But yeah, when watching replays, yeah, there's not exactly much reason to have it on at all.
Right now. Never mind, they're starting.
Also, another 2B and another Matera. Hey guys, where's all the Grimneers?
Pressure on pressure. It's another 2B, so it's a nice one to see that in tournament.
Yeah, actually interesting to see Mick go with the 2B here, because the thing is, Mick actually, he's like been soul searching a bit in this game. He was always incredibly excited for Vikala. Like Mick used to play this game even like both of these guys are base grabbing.
Man, imagine being excited for Vikala and then that being getting what we got.
And ever since the release of the first game, Mick was always asking for Vikala. He really loves Vikala as a character. He really likes her in like the gacha game, right? And she got added, but she kind of sucks. So she's just kind of bad.
Hey Usagi picked him up, and then what it looks like dropped him.
You can't really afford to pick a low tier. It just is what it is. Like, a Riot may try as he might, even he is playing Narmaya now.
I guess.
I can definitely see Mick, you know, going for the 2B now. He did play a lot of 2B when the character came out. He also has played a lot of Versusia, so that might also be an option here. But for now, we are
pretty sure I saw a tier list earlier, Dragalia, talking about Vikala's good and bad matchups, and every character, but basically every character on the tier list, except for like 4 characters were considered bad matchups. So yeah, I don't think even Believe is gonna do that.
Far L's and far M's.
Yeah, and there's a fun dynamic in this matchup with these two
characters. See it low every time. Interesting. Interesting, because that's the opposite of what I normally do. Like I usually always go high. Since high is a safe jump.
It does take quite a while to start up, so you're always taking, like, both players are always at like a constant threat, right? Because what if the
I must always go high. Then you get more damage when you hit someone with the high hits.
It's quite slow, so there's always this dynamic around this move at play.
You get more meter, you do more damage. In general, just going high is both safer and stronger technically.
That situation brings a lot of counterplay as well. Obviously, if you see a butterfly come out,
that's out here. My heart rad will prevail. Hey, Vikala could be the next character to get a laundry list of buffs. She could be the next Vasaraga.
You BC it, you're plus in that situation. You can go on and then combo yourself. You put 2B in some sort of a negative area, and it can really hurt you sometimes if you don't know, obviously, when to send that out. So that's all on Mick right there. And it does make him a bit of cat and mouse in regards to, obviously, who's doing what? What's coming out? Are you paying attention like that? How well are you going to do?
Right now, this is another interesting situation in this matchup, right? Whenever the 2-2-H is deployed, the low grounds that 2B can reactivate at any point, it makes it very, very difficult. Yeah, it makes it very, very difficult for Matera, because as soon as you take to the air and you try to do any sort of aerial arrow shenanigans, 2B can reactivate them on reaction, and you'll get exploded. Yeah, so that's something that, you know, did get changed about 2B, is that in the current version of the game, they don't just disappear when she blocks something.
No,
I think her items are fine. She just needs buffs to her normals.
Even when you get that combo and you think the wake up option here, it needs to be a meaty. It needs to be quick. I can't give 2B that.
That's always been her biggest weakness. The fact that her normals are dog shit. Okay, I shouldn't say they're dog shit because they do have really good range. The issue is they're so hella negative.
Nintendo 64. Yeah, that's crazy. Just gonna work like that as well.
He is that age.
He is that age. We're all old men here. There's no youngsters. The X arrows though, as we just trying to on the edge of their mediums, catching out into the air though. Should be able to drag this over to the corner. An attempt on the grab. It's not gonna get punished though as we get another set.
Probably didn't proc the trap while his Momentaires in there.
And one thing that's also just quite nice for 2B in this matchup is that her heavy auto combos kind of naturally deter Matera from her favorite activity, which is jumping out the corner. Yeah, it just makes it, because they cover so much ground.
I'm fine with the idea of more chip. I don't think item staying despite Vikala getting hit. I don't think that's exactly. that can be as good. That can be as good as it is bad, depending on the situation.
Every interaction in this game, he used to go out of his way to, like, despite all of his rage, play against, like,
because it's good if you're getting hit and you had a star there, because then you get to do that. But if you get hit and you've got a heart or a cheese or something and you're just stuck with that for a while, that's also bad.
That DP happen as well. Mix of the call. Oh no!
So I think that's honestly as good as it is bad, pretty much.
Oh, big counter hit. Yeah, that's a good one to get things started right here. Gets the shimmy, but no punish. What a nice reaction there from Bonsai, just shooting him in the dome piece as Bonsai puts himself on set point here over Mick. Of course, Bonsai is someone definitely, I think he is very, very much in contention for, like, taking the tournament or placing very, very high. Someone who is a consistent monster at every tournament he shows up. He's not someone who travels to too many offlines, so you don't have the pleasure of seeing him offline too much, but every Hessen crash he just shows up and ruins people's day. I love him. That's my boy.
Well, hopefully, obviously, we can see them more across the tournament as well. She got mixed up just around the corner for another Arcus and Whale tour, but at the moment, Hessen crash is giving us a fantastic match between these two right now. Bonsai getting caught on the left, right. It's nearly an awkward one. Yeah. Well, it looks like a BC attempt gone wrong. But the flies are out, though. I don't think
Chip online.
Before they do fall.
Makes no mistake, by the way. This is Bonsai at its most dangerous. There is nothing more dangerous than the chip damage, and Bonsai knows. And he always maneuvers around that. He did get caught out by the DP there at the end, but like, I was scared for Big Flies right there. More than I was scared for Bonsai.
Usually you air dash to get in over the chain, a big punish. Yeah, and a mix up onto the low though. Nice. Bonsai's gonna keep on going.
Ultimate butterfly incoming. Nope, super.
Skybound off to end it. We see
that's fine. Come down to 1BP. I agree.
So much damage.
Absolutely. That's the thing, right? You're thinking like, oh, these zoners, they don't do that much damage, but then Metera hits you, you're like, oh, never mind. And that's gonna be Bonsai going for the TK back arrow to finish things off. And taking it 3-0 over Mick, who can now finally return to the promised land of playing.
Nice report coming out.
The dude Rat being the blood right here.
Dude, Akoff.
Especially here against Fairy, which is interesting.
Okay, so these are now the matches to qualify for top 8.
Fairy, so we'll see.
Well, it's range for range, really, isn't it, against both of them? It's how much obviously you can send GG out to sort of get the lockdown into it. It's how much you can sort of zone out TI in these moments with the Ferry and just make sure that they can't really do anything. How much put Butterfly down to fight against GG. Yeah. You know, it becomes a sort of
I don't know that is.
In regards to you keep that zone and then sort of slow it down when they need to, speed it up when they need to. GG in the back is popping off though, Butterfly's there to hold it down from Dudicom as we keep it going into the corner and mixes the area where Metera wants to be. This is the type of pressure that they want to achieve. Big BC to get back to that corner and nice report coming out from TI.
Yeah, absolutely, that's a nice side switch as well. And that's an air unblockable, baby. That is going to be the first round. Go to TI.
Also, sure. Okay, let's go. Commentary? I don't know.
Big on the drag in though, gonna be
so I'll just say maybe.
Sending GG out. Caught with that far light though. The wrap button as the Butterfly flies by. You Butterfly coming out to try and hold that down in neutral. Activated a bit early, unfortunately, but TI in a really good position here. Doesn't need to stress too much.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would not be surprised that if Dudicom loses this game, we might see the Seahawks come out. Because I do still think that that matchup is favored. Fairy, of course, does no longer have a meterless defensive option in this game. They changed that from base game. And Seahawks is just good at just running you down. But yeah, we'll see. Right now, I look in a pretty commanding position. GG once again, down to neutral, even up against Metera. And this little deployable rat is just so annoying to deal with. Nice attempt there with the UDP.
All the meters gone.
But the vision was definitely there.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm surprised the Fairy didn't just super and just run behind it.
I could see the Seahawks coming into this. Because, in all honesty, Metera just didn't have really any opportunity to sort of pop off from against the Fetty, whether it just be a BC to get off.
Well, has this long range
Nope,
that not a lot of other characters can do. It's like, it just makes Metera's unique advantages less meaningful. And
oh no. You would be correct. That is indeed Keno.
Well.
It's
a good thing it was just the start of the round.
Yep, thankfully it was the start of the round. We're probably going to be running that one back, but...
PS5 people.
PS5 people. PS5. Chat, I'm using this opportunity to tell you right now, if you are a pad player and you play in a tournament, if you don't disconnect your pad after you play, I will find you.
Chat.
I know where you live. I will be there.
Disconnect that controller.
Disconnect your
really
controller.
Disconnect that controller.
We will find you.
I know where you live.
Yeah. I am in your walls. I live in your sink.
Sorry, the thing was not moving.
But yeah, genuinely, it is something that, as you can see right here, we're currently going through and removing 400 different DualSense wireless controllers. All my homies hate pad players. We should be...
Disconnect your controllers, guys.
Currently trying to get some pressure going, pushing it back towards that mid-screen, but we saw it here again, right? Like, Ferry is one of the few characters in the game who are able to counter-poke in that situation. You're in a post-Throtech situation, you have butterflies on you, and most of the cast is really disadvantaged in that situation, right? But Ferry is still able to use those medium buttons.
Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot of controllers they had. That sounded like they had to disconnect.
Like, you really do need to adjust very heavily with your Metera in this situation.
I am surprised that obviously
that
I stuck with the Metera. Obviously they see something I don't see. Obviously they are a pro at their game as well. I am just a mere mortal on the commentary desk. But it is obviously a surprise. TI had so much confidence in regards to obviously just shutting down a lot of Metera's options and dancing around them arrows as well.
Yeah.
And again, whip going in. It's going to be a grapple onto it. GD just hold down, and this is what I'm talking about.
Spending for some chip.
We'll see something I don't see. But once again, you do have the pocket pick there. It's not an impossible task, like we say. Face the free. You got them options now.
It's not Buddha over yet, but we will see. The run up.
Drogalia is the worst kind of person, clearly.
Will be taking the second game.
That's good. Not disconnecting his pad. Zayax?
Zayax? Trying to come.
Zayax? Zayax!
Let me. Definitely a big change of pace in this matchup. We've gone from two characters who are trying to control kind of the mid to full screen range to a character who just wants to be in your face all the time. Dudikov immediately faking out the empty hand right there, trying to call out maybe a preemptive VP here from Tai. Finds his way in here, of course, off of the first use of the heavy gate of demons. An option that isn't quite as brutal as it used to be, but it's still a very, very
normally they do. I guess these ones forgot.
It gets the job.
It gets the job. It gets the job. But it does obviously what Seahawks needs it to do. Like you say, it's not as good as it used to be, but it still puts the opponent under enough pressure to really go for something afterwards. Obviously, you don't agree this now with it. Nice the dive ball though. Just check it on that. Not giving them too much to work off Dudikov. You just need to find that one moment though. Nice on the dive down. Once again with the X Factor. Ooh! And there it is, the counter hit against the grab attempt. We got the super as well. Looking much better.
They got the Pule robots.
Dudikov didn't go with the Seox option right at the start, but yeah, Tai.
And then Usagi has messed around with Grimnir.
The parry from Seox actually has quite.
But whenever I've seen her actually play in a tournament, though, she always goes back to her other picks over Grimnir.
Certainly can be as well.
So yeah, so as far as I don't know a ton of EU players, obviously. So of the ones I know, that they basically have a single Grimnir player.
Came out and he's always been undodgeable every single time. Every character who's had a parry since has been undodgeable. This says a lot about the way.
So stop got 50 meter. I'm gonna DP straight after if you spot dogs that.
That is real and true. Right now though, Tai has a set point over Dudikov, and it's just looking very confident even in this kind of tricky matchup right now. Dudikoff getting things started, but here gets the wall bounce. And
yeah, even though Grimnir doesn't cover Narmaya's bad matchup, Dragalia wants to pick up Grimnir anyways just cause. Or so he says at least.
Brave points on the side of TI
DP.
though, so it's going to be a harsh one if they do get the next hit in. Which Dudikoff does extend over to the corner with a rising chain.
No, they're not.
No! But we do get it with the throw.
It's a dude drop.
That's a weird
Better
spot
than what
dodge.
you've done with Matera. It's obviously giving you a result now in regards to that. We dropped. Oh no, we dropped another. Oh, sorry. But obviously it's doing more. It's doing more for you. It's doing more in regards to obviously. Well, in regards to getting you around. Yep. You're able to obviously approach better, you don't have to get zoned out as much. You're not trying to zone out with the Matera. Yeah. But obviously it is very hard to get in, but when you've got something like a U-flip.
Bryce.
Absolutely, the U-gate of Demons just running and
I play anyone and have fun with, including Rat. That's fair. You are the Rat Galley after all.
Finding himself in the corner now. Dudikoff is trying to get the strike throw game going. Of course, Seok's still a character who has incredible strike throw because his walk speed is so fast that his shimmies are some of the best in the game. But what a conversion there from Tai off of the UDP. Doesn't quite get to fully extend, but another UDP with the reaction and Tai.
Dude, you gotta freaking start going for the empty hands. Dude, you are getting punished for these now.
Get that DP in there. That's just a quick anti. Worked out in the end. We do see the chain though coming on through for Dudikoff as we get this bounce.
So you made the grands yesterday. We started off with the Rats, and then you lost. Is that what happened? I didn't actually see who won Paragon the other day. So.
Absolutely. Gets scooped out as well. GG thankfully not active anymore, otherwise this would have been an even worse situation here for Dudikoff. Tai now just last little sliver of health, the ultimate empty hat. Gotta be coming through, but
well, if I entered, yeah, I would have lost too. You're normally beats me. Fuck that matchup.
Doesn't have too many resources to spare here. Can he close it out? Not quite. Combo limit will be coming through, but Zeus has nothing to route into there. Nothing Dudikoff could have done better. So
remember what I said earlier about Dudikoff needing to go for the empty version, the empty hand.
For you when you use the ultimate skill right there. And now Tai on Chip point. Dudikoff just has to find something like a U-Rekka, but Chip is mounting up for him as well.
Why did you do that?
And Tai pops off.
That was sick. The patience from Tai.
Why did you do that?
Tai falling to the floor, pondering.
That is legitimately the worst thing you could have done.
Pop-off was real.
Bro, bro started meditating. He's just sitting on the floor.
That was the worst thing you could have done.
He needed the.
There is a lot of plushies.
As you guys can see clearly on the overlay,
man, give me the old man. I wish to run up to people, and I miss to do ping ping pow like that. So easy.
Look at Skill's score.
That's not the old
Never
man.
mind. That's not the old man. I mean, congrats to her, I guess. But
minus 10 to Skill. What the hell?
There we go. But Skill has minus 10 points for that. As you guys can see clearly on the overlay, Skill has to start at a minus 10 disadvantage. That is how good he is.
Actually, I was getting. I had a conversation with Shocky yesterday actually about this. Obviously, Skill's run did include some Materas. He has been creating. He has been sort of getting used to having a Beatrix as a sort of pocket character.
Absolutely.
Oh, they removed minus 10.
As well, where Skill once again put in an incredible performance, actually making top 2 in that tournament as well. He pretty much.
Skill basically picked up Beatrix specifically to deal with Matera.
Definitely has been practicing the Beatrix up a lot, and he is putting it into practice immediately.
He plays Soras against just about everybody else, pretty much, except for the zoner characters.
And of course, I can respect it. The Matera matchup is still pretty miserable for Soras. It's just
I can't exactly blame him.
Going with the patented Via option, where you can just kind of riding free to victory.
I always love riding free to victory. But Skill doing fantastic on this character, just showing that they can do so much in terms of obviously just expressing themselves, expressing the skill set. And obviously that doesn't take away from how good Big Stories is. And I mean, oh my days. I still go back to obviously Clash of the Olympians last year when they obviously they run that through against space. And I was flabbergasted. Because they needed that to get to the World Tour Finals and they got it. And I can see them
ruining everything again.
This time around. And you know what? I'll call it out now. I can definitely see them winning.
Yeah,
it's in Skill's hands.
Definitely. Like Skill, especially, I feel like
if he got that confirmed.
Strong, right? But I feel like within the last few months, he's really coming to his own. Like I really do think that he's leveled up incredibly. He was already so strong.
This man is a self-contained anime. He has sagas within himself.
Not my fault.
Absolutely. Like that's insane.
Don't put a wall my way.
How much he can carry, how much he can evolve, especially in this game as well, with how much.
That was the worst throw ever of all time.
Right now,
followed by a few seasons later. And that was the second worst throw I have ever seen of all time.
Spot dodge against it into a fantastic combo. Take away some of them blast points. Tap on the door. Knock, I'm coming in.
Tap, knock, knock.
Skill currently, I mean,
Skill's decently up there. I mean, Skill's a decent amount of points already, right?
The perfect evolution of a player.
You're simply perfect, or you're not Skill. That's how it is.
You're either perfect, or you're not. Skill has, Skill only has 57 points. Well, he's going, well, after the rate this is going, he's going to have a lot more than 57 after tomorrow.
Instead, had the opportunity to extend it, but not get it. Then he finding the
the rest of the stuff goes first.
Finally getting the opening. Toast, I love riding free. Yeah. I mean, they may, you know.
Glad you love riding free. I don't think the rest of us do.
If you just always hit,
exactly. Just hit it.
Just hit it.
Just hit it.
Yeah. And I just want to point out real quick, this is the same Desali that really that made the Bellio matchup like look good. And he is just getting run over by Skill right now. He's just not really been able to get anything started. Skill is just always so aware. He's just so incredibly good at turning momentum in his favor. And like, if he's already this good at doing that on Saurus, giving him a character like Beatrix, who's still like top 2, is just
Cruz has a lot of iconic lines.
It's insane. Sometimes it's speechless. And that's against my job.
Yeah.
Doing a good job here though. BC'd into the corner though. Just trying
have a good night there, Race.
Just to try and get away, zone that it out. Create that zone between you and Skill. It's starting to work out now though. We got Arrow Storm, we got Butterflies out. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too late on the hit of it. And it's an answer
I make a lot of abridged references, but I don't make a ton of red versus blue references.
Just really trying to find the hit, but the U Star Chaser is going to find him first. U Butterfly disappearing, and then
what a 2H.
Skill is so consistent with anti-air.
That's a no-fly zone right there.
Yeah, absolutely. My man is getting shot down right there. And once again,
my name is Michael J. Caboose, and I hate babies. Or I hate taxes. It's Texas, you dolt. That too.
Word? That's how we're feeling? That's what we're doing? Oh god. This is going to kill out the frame.
He is for priceless, and look upon their faces. He is for extinction of all your puny races. All for revolution that will be televised. F is for how f***ed you are. Now allow me to reprise.
Shout out to the cake, by the way.
Yeah.
Eccentric is listen to my song. C is for completion that I waited for so long.
I don't remember who made
T
that
is for the terror. Upon you I'll bestow. My name is Perfect Cell, and I like to say hello. There you go, Harp. Hey, it's Arfu.
I was just going to mention as well the fact that obviously they are legal now, but we're not seeing a whole lot of Galleon as well, obviously on top of that roster.
Yeah, so Galleon a bit of a specialist character. Definitely a character that
Sarvu's in top 16 winners, huh? Goddamn.
Her neutral and her, especially her walks with like the down speed with her 60 cells is a bit tough. So we have not seen too much Galleon, but I know that Virum is actually cooking with the character.
Virum's always cooking.
Yeah.
Shouts to him. Arfu's cooking at the moment as well. Look at that damage from the Celestial being himself. Big BC to get out of that corner. This TI needs to find some way to get back into it. That's a big Raging Strike. Not going to be able to do not much with it because we've only got 12% of our meter. Big spin onto the whip. GG is out. Nice block. No punish on the DP. We will eventually get it though. Yeah.
We're just going to pretend he punished it the first time. Okay, okay.
What I really liked about Arfu with his Xanathon specifically, of course, Xanathon does have 4 different elemental stances that you can go in, including and then also the.
I like how during the panel someone asked at what point would they ever consider doing a Dragon Ball Bridge like musical, and they said yes, and there will be one. And then we eventually got episode, whatever that episode was, 53 or something like that, where we got Goku singing about Gohan, and then we got the perfect song. JU for Sandalph on this. So good, man. Ooh, wind.
Right, and we got it to air elemental. We got a raid dash if you want to spend it.
Yeah, the thing is as well, like, wind usually is a really spooky thing to go into.
Laser!
Because you take 20% extra damage, but if you're gonna die in the next hit anyway, it just doesn't matter.
That's a lot of damage.
And this is a big combo right there, the Paradise Lost coming out. The Arfu still has the stuff loaded, he still has the air dash, he still has the 2-on-4H jump scare. There we go, air dash.
Heidi!
And yeah, the 2M
the 2-on-1
finding the comeback right here, and Arfu takes the first game.
Win stance.
After, you know, after really
pressure onto Ferry, the fact that the turnaround in the round as well was so good. Really nice jump into start as well.
Oh, he went straight into wind.
Elemental.
And wind's gone.
Use that pressure. We're going to spend it straight away though. Gonna get the bounce off the. No, yeah, it's a little too early.
Yeah, I mean that one just doesn't work. It's just combo limit. But, got a little bit lost in the sauce with the routing there, but it's all good. The low prism,
Arfu is popping off with these jump-ins.
It won't matter right there.
Like every jump-in he's done so far has been correct.
Dominating fashion is going to be putting himself in a really good position here up against time.
Yeah, fantastic coming out. Alpha just seems to be in command. That's a lot of good damage going on through. Straight to fire though, trying to spend it into the combo.
Very plus on that fireball.
Right, Jimmy Castro.
Just trying to keep to that range though. Bit it off of all that spends over to Arfu just to try and apply some pressure. Ty's slowing it down a lot more. I kind of like it.
Definitely slowing it down right there, and he also has to. Every time Sandalphon has an elemental stock up, you really do need to slow it down against him, because otherwise you are in mortal peril. You can't go for that jump scare with the 2-on-4H into the follow-up, making him plus right in your face, or giving him a low combo on hit as well. But right now it won't matter as Ty manages to really slow down the pace of the game.
I need to go back and watch Rivers is Blue again sometime.
Tapping away.
It's been a very long time since I've watched Rivers is Blue. Good DP.
It's a big DP to get it back into Arthur's favor. Projectile sent out. Nice DP on the side of Ty.
No JU for you that time.
And I'm liking that. The challenge of the U Fireball against the GG. Make sure that we can't approach. Make sure we can't be too aggressive with it. Really good jump in once more. We've got them pulse frames now with the fire.
Absolutely. Fireball coming through, of course, that's a hard knockdown, and that's what you really want. You don't really care that much about like the damage, but the hard knockdown is what truly matters. This is a big extension. It's going to build the meter,
not built 100%. That's good anyways.
But it's not going to matter that much. Arfu taking the second game in a row here.
Fantastic, Arfu. Yeah, just doing a.
If I qualify for the Arc World Tour, I might need to consider doing that for the flight to Korea.
in terms of getting GG out, sending out whip, and it's like, look, I can't let you do that. I need to send the projectile out to close you down. I need to send, I need to lariat in to make sure that you can't approach that arm in your
see you turn into a Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan. All I wanna be is a dad who gets to see a Super Saiyan.
From the ferry.
One thing that I really do like
all I
about
wanna do is help you turn into a Super Saiyan.
Character that has quite stable routing if you want to go for his basic stuff. But there is a lot of room to optimize. There's a lot of really spacing-specific stuff that you can go for if you're really locked in. And Arf always optimizes every hit he gets with his character. I think it's really cool. He's always very aware of what he can do with the with whatever stance he's in, and he's always very aware of the spacing. So I think he's always really fun to watch.
Now let's share with you our knowledge about the Electoral College. It comes after voting. High school, no it doesn't. That's a delightful right. I meant high school civics. Come on boys now. Come on boys now. Be specific to sing this here election song for us. I think we need a big strong chorus.
Ty definitely fighting back. I mean, it may be 2-0 right now, but it's not like it hasn't been close the entire time.
I cannot believe I just randomly remembered that fucking song.
I feel like every time he's managed to slow down.
There's a fucking ad for Halo 4 too. That's a funny part.
He's really gotten to control the game. Right now,
Got this device using a USB cable or register it again. Somebody, for the love of God, start freaking deconnecting your goddamn pads.
PS5 giving me a warning. I don't need PS5 to warn me. I'm gonna run in neutral. Oh, never mind. We're gonna get onto you. Oh no. Send GG out to get the combo going. Don't even need it. It's gonna end right there. 2-1. The tie right now. It's
once again, Kenno. What have we been talking about the entire day? The value, baby. This is why, once again, this is why you run first to 3.
That's the first to 3 thing about to happen.
I'm just a fan of value. That's all I am.
It's just you can't pass up on a good deal. You know, the art of the deal. You gotta
get the deal.
You gotta get in there. You gotta get the first to 3 value, and you gotta make sure.
What the hell was that? He just super jump grabbed. What the fuck?
Going for it with these ARC World Tour points when you're looking for this gold
He went for a run of grab, that's one thing, but he did super jump first. What the fuck? Also, shout outs to constantly going for win stance. I bet you if they made win stance only 10% more damage instead of 20, that it would be used so fucking often.
Maybe a bit too early on our side, but you'll be able to get around easy.
Like if they want to buff Sandy, that would be a way to do it. Just make win form only be 10% rather than 20.
So gets to combo off of it as well because of the GG that was already down. Really good awareness from Ty. Getting another round on the board, and I mean the Ty sweep might be possible. We might be seeing the beginning of a tier chat.
Are we riding the momentum from beating Dudikoff? Are we in the zone now? Do we know what to do against this 6-winged man? Is elemental.
That was a good squid.
Yeah, and I mean, I do think that Arzu has been very, very liberal with his use of wind stance. So you gotta keep in mind you take 20% increased damage on top of what you're taking from bravery points. So you really are playing with fire. I mean, look at it.
Pressure in once more. Not a lot of life on the side of Arfu, so we have to be careful. We don't want this to go to a 2-2 situation. That's when it gets dire.
Looking like we're going to a 2-2 situation. Yep, first to 3 things are happening right now. First to 3 things are happening.
Yeah, character I've not seen him play.
Favor now. And obviously the answers to.
I think that Arfu should probably return to a standard game plan of just using that fire stance. That's what he's comfortable with. I always feel like with these wind stances, it felt like he's just kind of tossing out the air dash, maybe not with, as much caution as he should. So we're just
hope you're doing good.
Back to what we know. I do like that from Arfu. It's gonna be a big extension all the way, even mid-screen, going into the low prison, gonna be extended.
Yeah, I think the issue is that the wind worked the one time when he was on a pixel when he was already really low anyways, and he just automatically connected that to must do win form to start winning. And he's literally been killing himself by going into the win form, and you're dead.
And a big punish on the DP.
And now it might be too little, too late. It is now one game away.
He knows this is his. He knows it's there to drop.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I redeemed myself after what happened to Combo Breaker.
We could be looking at that right now, but Arfu is definitely not out yet. Slowly but surely.
No, but it's definitely not out, but it definitely ain't looking good. I would tell you that much. Sure as all ain't looking good.
Trying to get a little cheeky there with the Rago 2 and 4, but it's not going to work out. GG, shake my hand. Gonna be coming out in the neutral.
And the thing is, it's these stray hits that are putting time for that lead. It's these stray hits that are just putting more and more pressure.
I do have a belt. I do have a belt.
More risky. Go for something that they need, but it's gonna.
I'm not qualified for the tour. I just have a lot of points. So I'm in a really good spot to qualify for the tour.
No one's on attack. Catch at the low. Pressure in the corner now. Sai finds a way out with a BC, but it's an instant jump in on the side of Arafu. Double gun kick. We've got super at the end of that as well. It's going to be ultimate skybound dot.
Right into the paradise also. And it's going to be crushing Sai with that. And we are going to be going into that good whole double Luigi situation.
Belt.
Chat. We're giving you every game.
We are giving you Granblue. You came for Granblue. You are getting Granblue.
You want
It was a gold. It was a gold plus.
Are we putting an end to the dream? Are we silencing this German crowd? Are the French going to be doing it? Big on the BC, nice block. It's still in RP's favor. I like the change to flame there. Get on the push flame. Oh my god, I can't keep up with this.
My man is doing some KOF hop pressure on him. It's crazy. Arfu, BC, coming through the 60 cell, that should do it. The pick up into the Joe's heavy, and that's going to be Arfu. Crushing the dream for Ty right now, but he still has an opportunity. Arfu smiling and he's having a laugh. And I want to share a little anecdote real quick with you guys. So
it's called Green Haired
Siegfried. When I was
Siegfried.
going to the venue, I was going with the wonderful Swiss crowd. You know, shout out to Ney, Bowley, and the fellas. Gonna be, of course, they were sitting right behind us, right there. But I saw Arafu outside of the hotel, and I shit you not, this French guy was sitting there with a coffee and a ciggy.
There's more and more each time.
Person of all time, the Parisian breakfast. This man was repping his ancestry right there. I tell you that much. Like no food, just a ciggy. Just to pick anything but Anila every single time.
Oh shit, we got a Zoe.
Every single time.
I think this is the last winners winners match to make top 8. So there could be a Zoe in top 8 winners.
Love is letting go to get them picked up into the top contender. She's still just a very consistent character.
Or Saku as well. Also, wait a second. That means that citizens and losers, if anything. How do you manage to play both DBSC and Granblue Rising? Simple. I don't play Dragon Ball anymore, and I used my years of muscle memory to carry me.
It is going to do it for you on your 9 to 5. It's going to get that hit. You can carry it over with the U stance.
And yes, just about every fighting game out there is harder to play than Granblue. Granblue's probably one of the easiest fighting games out there to just pick up and get into.
You are locked down by the dragon though. Meter is not far built, so you do need to wait around a bit. Big on that BC though, but it's a character that works so well for Saki. And like you said, Charlotta doesn't really give you that. Charlotta has too much give in defense. You know, you tend to be flipping. You have a DP that you tend to sort of block at too much because it comes back down. You can get punished on your way down if you get blocked like that. If you want to commit, you have to commit with obviously the Blanca ball. It's too much to give in regards to the character itself, and Kata sort of ties out all up for Saki, and it does so well for them. That's a huge counter hit though. Tori tries to get some damage on the board, does it with the lightning, and ends with a really nice charge DP.
Has a lot of Dragon Meter to spare right here, but Saki is going to fight his way out of the corner. One thing that I do want to point out though, and you guys are not going to be able to unsee it at home after you've watched Saki for a little bit, he still does Charlotta player fuzzy jumps with pressure every single time. Like when he's getting pressure, yep, there it is. There it is. Yep. What did I say?
It's about lost.
Dragon
Dragon
Ball is currently
Overspending it now.
Going into the Snyder Cut.
Yeah. I was going to talk about obviously the
Dragon Ball is currently uninstalled on my PC.
With you fireball, the stagger. We see a lot from Slocky where you do stagger, run up one hit, stagger, run up one hit over into the corner. And then
Still can take one more throw.
It's a demon when we're on this.
Cannot take another throw.
Look at this. Slocky put Watari to a world of hate.
Absolutely. He doesn't one hit. Here we're not going for the beat. Converted it into just a standard corner sequence, just played it by the numbers, and it worked out.
So basically, I practice primarily Grand Blue, and then I practice a bit of Fatal Fury, and then Dragon Ball. Whatever happens, happens.
It's confidence in the character bit. He did something right last time around. He did get Socky down to that pixel. Maybe got a little bit nervous just against the wall. You know.
Fortunately, Grand Blue and Fatal Fury, although being a little different, are not crazy different to where it's really difficult to go from one to the other. Dragon Ball to Grand Blue would be very difficult, but fortunately, I don't really practice. I don't really practice that game anymore.
Go into the super.
Alrighty, absolutely. Hitting him with the final flash, atomizing this man.
So whatever happens, happens.
Tori takes the round.
Atomizing this man. Like a cartoon just left with the shoes. A pile of dust.
Yeah, you just got her armored shoes just smoking.
Wow, look at it. My shoes be smoking. Dragon behind. Nice spot dodge against it though. Not gonna be able to do too much.
There we go.
Nice
Gets the old classic. Gets the U skill extension right there. Astro, of course, getting things started in the corner, and Socky, once again, just is going to be playing around the tip range of Catalina's poke normals, because Catalina does very slightly outrange a lot of the poke normals that Zoe has, so he can just play around his tip range of things like his far medium, his 2M, just to basically fish for a hit in the corner, and without even having to go too close to him, he can still put on a lot of pressure, and that's a big strength of Catalina.
6XL coming in to end it. Socky just doing so well. Tori obviously trying to go ban for ban here, trying to match it up. Just getting fortunate now. That really nice catch with the cat and owl. Pressure into the corner, trying to play at that rate. Dragon is out though. You want to try and get a beam, but it does return. Ooh. Oh! The attempt to PC.
Yep.
No full combo from it. Oh!
We can see what Tori, like, we can see the player cam the entire time, and with Tori, you can tell when he's unhappy about the situation, I tell you that much. My man got some just physical pain in closing. His head in his hands, pondering his options right here. Socky just looking like a bronze statue, he does not care.
The homunculus feels no feelings.
Yeah.
To be fair, when you go up 2-0 on somebody, it's pretty easy not to show emotions.
Like, literally 100%. Like, Socky is such.
So it's like to be fair,
someone
pretty easy to act like a statue after you're leading 2-0. As well, they're like California, sunny mid 80s right now. So a little warm, but definitely could be worse.
A whole bunch of like beginner related like advice and such. He's always someone who puts others first, and so you know, can't ask for anyone better to represent the community.
Absolutely fantastic, well player. And I mean, look at this now. Got Masori locked into the corner. It's going to be a tough situation to get out of. You don't have a lot of resources though. Sorry, if you do want to try and get out. And you
after spending a weekend in Orlando, though, this is definitely does not feel that bad.
But we found an opportunity. EX.
Orlando was 93 and humid as.
Violent rage right here. It is looking bleak.
Violent rage. There you go. Tapping more at the door though.
Was more than happy to basically spend all my time inside.
Yeah, that's extension. I always really like
even though I
really
typically
like
do that anyways.
Like, Zoe is such a cool character for how underrepresented she tends to be. But to be fair, we did actually get to see two different Zoes on screen. We have seen Vittori and Salzor back in the first court.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That into into the corner though, and like it's another thing I love about Saki, the fact that they'll respect that what you have. They know their own life. Getting caught out now though, and this is what they're trying to avoid when they back off from the corner like that. They're trying to play to the tipper of Kata's range. BC getting blocked though, still in Watari's favour. We've got 100% meter here, and not a lot of VP on the side of Saki, so we need to go all out now.
To the corner with you.
Up on the crumble and straight over to the corner. Oh my days, the corner carry. I know it costs 100 bar. That's so
good
much.
challenge. Oh, jeez.
No.
He tried to raging strike. He tried to raging strike to finish the combo, or to finish the kill, but he did not have. But he didn't have the break point.
Another day at the office. Another day on the job.
Which one was in the videos? Are they not showing any of the losers ones? Oh, no, they are showing them.
Believed in the Zoe, and to be fair, I believed in.
It looks like this next one is the last match they're showing. So this next match is the last thing we're doing on stream. Because I gotta wake up early to go to the event. Bonsai versus Fidison. Yeah, so Fidison isn't losers.
But these three are they just feel so good. Yeah. Not too much ahead of the pack, but
I wonder who sent Fidison to losers.
Yeah, but here we go. As we're getting into our final match before we go into the top 8 tomorrow. We have Fidison versus Bonsai, Beatrix versus Metera. Two titans of both German and just in general European Grand Blue. Just duking it out once again. Bonsai getting a nice little hit to get us started right here. Big pressure coming out in the corner. This will of course rotate into the butterfly cooldown, so he's gonna be able to set up something right here. BC coming out.
Pressure on.
And right back.
You butterfly out the riding feet just to get away from it, but no messing about, and I'm liking this. Fidison just trying to dance around it.
Yeah, Beatrix, famously, as a wise man on Dust Loop once stated, needs some extra help from her opponent to reach her full potential. And Fidison has now reached that potential thanks to Bonsai. That's a counter to get us started. Unfortunate, wouldn't want to be here. That's going to be a full extension into 0 BP next touch kills.
It really is, especially with that slowdown. It should be active as well when we get back around. There's going to be a slow cooldown here. They're going to get the next hit on the low. Fidison on
that is all that this Beatrix champion needs. You just need one random stray hit.
Round starred EX.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I hate you, Fidison.
Pressure into the corner though. Bonsai with the BC, trying to create that area once more. Butterflies the threat.
I hate you.
Just going to dash past him. We need to be active here with Bonsai. We need to be active against Fidison. Otherwise, that right.
Medium straight into medium right free. I hate him.
Full combo for
I hate him.
Saving the meter though. Ooh. Pressure out, Butterfly to control the neutral. BC to get out, and it's in Fidison's favor, and a big old grab. Bonk! Bonk!
I'm honestly surprised to see the 5U come out this early here from Fidison. It's honestly quite the
also, I thought medium riding free doesn't combo on counter hit anymore.
Honestly, most of the time, he's
or am I remembering the changes wrong?
Genuinely very scary and like early in a set like this.
Are you telling me that Bonsai at heart is an away player?
I wouldn't go that far, but he certainly has some like evil lurking in his soul.
Light one does and medium one still does.
Okay. Playing Metera. He's playing Metera.
Okay, that's probably why. Okay, that's probably why. Then that's probably medium one that got counter hit.
Very active on defense, be it, but
okay, all good then. I was like, what? I was like, hang on.
Going for a lot of these 5U situations as well. As once again, Fidison will just find another random clock hit into like 60%. Shake my hand.
Fuck you, double clock.
It's simple as, really.
Chat, if this happens to you, are you shaking your opponent's
you're
hand
dead.
if this happens?
Oh, you're dead.
I'm not.
You're not dead.
I
Nice confirm.
But Bonsai getting that straight hit. That's definitely a dire situation for the Metera player, but Fidison just dropping it in that moment. Unfortunate.
Ouch.
Dash on in, catch it on the low. Bonsai on the roll right now. It's got Fidison locked into this corner. And there's four butterflies getting sent out. It's a block BC. Unfortunately, not much more we can really do with it. Ooh. That's insane. How do you take the corner like that?
Absolutely. Once again, going in for those riding frees. And that move is so good in this matchup because outside of low arrow, you can low profile like all sorts of shenanigans that Metera likes to throw out. So it's incredibly threatening. Like Metera always has to live in fear in this matchup, and it's really hard for her to punish things like the U riding freeze you saw right there, because it spaces out a bit and her far buttons are slow. Uh-oh! Well, see ya! Chat, I asked a simple question.
The raised fist from Fisterson.
He knows what he did. He knows what he did.
Oh my days, ear to ear working like that. In their favor.
You guys gotta always remember that Citizen at heart, more so than anything else, like some people may know him as a Percival player, some people might know him as like, you know, a seasoned player, but at heart,
they needed the nerf. They should have nerfed you harder.
He is used to committing daylight robbery. This man's like so light with Makoto, so this is
Beatrix is the most is the character with the most robbery in this game.
What a terrible show.
3-0.
But 2-0 up Fisterson finds it against Bonza.
Oh no, it wasn't 3-0. Sorry, it went up. That put him up to 0. Hang on, my bad. My bad. Sorry, one more game. Good DP.
Instant DP.
My bad.
Get off me. No right and for you, Fisterson. I'm trying to lock you down.
You take a ride home after that one, but Citizen going for another nice full extension. Beatrix, you know, just like she has pretty much everything, she also has a really, really good RSRC conversion. She gets some.
Maybe I was just predicting. Maybe I was just predicting the 3-0.
Putting himself at set point here over.
So I think I was just predicting the future, or technically, I guess the past, since technically this is already finished.
Nice with the up arrow. We're on that edge now for Fisterson. It's there for him, fried and free. He's not going to get punished too hard there. Butterflies are out though, but we're just going to fund the bait right past him. A nice roll into the corner. Actually, a smart move to make yourself safe, because you have just got a new fund the bait to get out of that situation. What an air to air.
Punish. Oh, we missed the butterfly!
Good little punish right there on the riding free, but Citizen still working on a good chunk of health. And as we've seen before, being on low health as Beatrix only means that you get to kill your opponent faster.
Wouldn't it be memory if I knew what happened already, but I don't know what happened, since I don't know who made top 8 or not. So would it be memory if I technically don't know it?
That's the thing. Metera is just really good at putting you in these kind of guaranteed chip situations where it's rough. It's really tough to do.
Or would just the term just be guessing? Not predicting, just guessing that is what happened.
Fantastic anti-air, and look where it's led to. Into the corner, already down 50% health. A nice block, it's forced the PC out. Loves a sweep on the feet with the U arrows coming through.
Bonsai is just throwing away these butterflies.
Well, right, no, the combo limit there, because of the air hit combo limit, would have kicked. So
Oh, you're dead anyways.
Safe,
Okay, yeah, it was a 3-0.
Anyway, as Fisterson takes it 3-0 over Bonsai.
Absolutely fantastic.
And yeah,
all in a day's work.
That was the last match.
For the man himself.
Absolutely.
So pulling up the bracket real quick, just so we can see what happened with the final bracket. We have Skill versus RFU. Oh no! Oh, Fisterson wasn't winners. I guess I just miscounted the games. So we're gonna have Skill versus RFU. So that's Sora versus Sandy. Saki versus Fisterson. Who the hell knows who either of them is going to play? In all honesty, Yuna versus Ti, and Watori versus Bonsai. Well, we got a Zoe in top 8 at least, right? So, hey. On that note, though, like I said, I am going to call it here, since I do want to try to get as much sleep as possible, since I do have to get up early in the morning I have to get up early in the morning in order to drive over to the tournament for the 2 top 8s. What the fuck? Kilvin's asked if I could raid him, and I said sure. His thing says he's playing Grand Blue, but right now he's playing Street Fighter, and he's playing Ed. And you guys would not believe the fuck he's got as a mod for Ed. So I'm going to send you guys over to him, and you guys can see for yourself. Because I'll tell you this much: literally just check it out for 5 seconds just to see what the hell I'm talking about. But like I said, though, that is going to be it for me. So thank you guys for watching. More than likely, no stream tomorrow. I'll probably do a Monday stream instead, where we will watch the top 8 for this tournament. For Germany, and then we will play Sonic Monday rather than Sonic Sunday. Dragalia, I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for me. So till then, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Never times you guys, because time zones, as always, are a very weird thing. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later.